Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? Okay, look. The winner circle, James Jones. I take it y'all can hear me, right? Okay, look. No, you can't hear me. Okay, squad leave the P, bro. I mean, somebody saying y'all can't hear, you can't. What we doing? What we doing? Beast, Bistro. Can y'all hear me? We good, y'all, or what? Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, good. So look, who needs some game? Who needs some game? Shit. Sosa, what's the deal? Who needs some game? You see the title? You know what I'm saying? I don't do this too often. I'm saying fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Who needs some game? That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all ain't gotta worry about getting chopped. Y'all ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I don't care, square life, all that shit don't matter. And who needs some motherfucking game? I'm gonna stop the lie. Who needs some game? Let me see where you at.
Show, what's the deal? Show.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Alright, I hear you now. What's the deal, man?
Who needs some game?
Shit, I need some, man. We can all need some.
Talk to me.
Shit, man. Just another day of it. About to clock in to work.
Here go Marvin. What's up, Marvin? Yeah, me and Marvin got to talk. Me and Marvin got to
Marvin, what's the
talk.
deal, P?
Me and
I'm gonna be
Marvin
out
got to
there
talk.
that way next week, probably.
Squad lead, talk to me, bro. Talk to me. But I'm gonna stay focused on this one. Who needs some game?
Shit, I need
Talk
some
to
game.
me, y'all. What's going on? What's the situation?
Shit, just in general, with this lifestyle shit. You know what I'm saying? I can always use some other shit. I don't necessarily got a situation. You know what I'm saying? But I can always need some more game shit.
So now you're gonna make me start asking questions. All right,
Go
we
ahead.
just Jody Cartier. I'm the greatest. Squad lead. What's the deal? What's some game you need? What's up, Marvin? I tried to pull you up, but you ain't coming up. I tried to pull you up, Marvin. But y'all talk to him. Talk to him.
What's some freelance game?
Okay, freelance game. So look, this is freelance game.
Cause I know we not doing the bundle of roses thing no more.
No, look, this is freelance game. Freelance game is this, right? This is the best way I like to do it. Is she just act like a square. You see what I'm saying? But on
Mm-hmm.
something like I would never do this, you know. But my dog is in the vet. Something like that. My car needs, but I would never do this, but and in that way she'll get like a higher price because they're not looking like, oh, she's just a typical, you know what I mean? And then they'll feel more special, like, oh, I got a bitch to, you see what I'm saying? Um,
God
it,
damn, P, that's some good game right there. I ain't even gonna lie
yeah,
to
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
you.
because look, just
God
think about
damn.
how, look, because just think about how, and also like that's like pre-screening. So you don't always have to, oh, show me your dick. I mean, that's the best safe way for sure. But what I'm saying is pre-screening. The people gonna try to get right to it. They're not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
doing a whole lot of, you know what I mean? So while just regular talking, hey, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like to where she's just walking down so that's freelance. She don't always have to be coming in the name of being a prostitute. You know what I mean? She just a square. But the thing is see, the superpower is that she's some homeboy. that's the superpower. Like that's not necessarily what she needs to lead with the freelance. Like I'm a prostitute. That's not nah. Let them think that that's the girl that they actually have enough game to get the attention from for real. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But so that's the thing. The best thing is the hoe that's like, so say Clark Kent and Superman. Well, the fucking Lois Lane, no, whoever Wonder Woman was is before Wonder Woman shit, But that's the best thing.
Lower flame, but I know what you mean.
The hoeing is the aha, like yeah, trick got you. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. So that's my thing with the freelance. Uh, you some people gonna call it luck bucking. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is she needs to have a
How's it going,
plan.
boss? How's it going? Let me see. I want some dark. Let me get that medium Hennessy right there. This. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, show? What's up?
That's
Ivan, what's the deal?
What's up with my guys? How y'all doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How you been?
Shit, I'm over around your, I'm over around your town right now. Sosa, I'm in LA right now.
You said you in LA?
Yeah, right now.
All right, I'm headed that way right now. I'm in the valley still.
Okay. Yeah, I'm over here doing some shit you was talking about. That's why I tapped in. I said, okay,
Yeah.
my niggas supposed to be around this bitch. Hey, what's up with my nigga show? What's up, Richie, baby? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Can I get a
Yeah,
brown paper bag?
I mean, shit, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's the deal?
I've been out the way. It's getting
What you
wild.
been out? What you been out the way for?
Oh no, this is not on the internet. I just been
Or does that
tapping
fit in
in,
here?
making sure mom's straight and
Oh,
making sure I'm
bro.
on my,
All right.
you making sure I'm staying on my shit.
Thank you,
Too
boss.
much of
Y'all
this
take
will
care.
fuck me over. You know what I'm saying? I just stay where what makes it work. You know what I'm saying?
The game coach. Yeah, I know what you're saying. The game coach. Who needs some game, y'all? That's what this episode's about. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all call this motherfucker a show so damn much, who needs some game? Who needs some game?
I
Who
need
needs
some
some
knock in the
game?
square game. Knock in the turnout game.
Not gonna turn out game.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, the winner circle. Look, y'all come up. It's one of them type of nights. Y'all come up. Pay for flight. This ain't no kingdom talk night. This ain't no none of that shit. I'm backsliding back in the culture. Who needs some game? You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all know what this kingdom shit is, though. But other than that, just what I'm saying, we can proceed with the regular schedule. Y'all talk to me. Okay, now look, as far as the what you saying, right, Sosa? Okay,
Yeah.
now this the thing. See, these type of conversations is like, is this legal?
Huh?
Is this legal
No, sir.
to talk like this? To
Huh?
talk like this?
No, it's not legal.
What is it? Like, what would be the thing
Illegal.
to talk like this? Ty,
To talk,
yeah, is that like teach, like doing, like how can I explain? When,
congregating like congregating like this.
yeah, like the way we talk, like if I, what's the crime? Is there a crime for me teaching someone something like this?
Uh, yeah, I would think so. I don't know. I don't know the exact. Probably pandering. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Is it?
I don't know, shit. But look, fuck it. So look, now this the thing. So now, like I say, if I was right now, this the thing. I always start with why it's best to be a prostitute. That's how I did it. Oh, but now someone had a conviction or something and they can talk freely, huh?
Illegal. It's legal first a minute.
Yeah, but even still, like if okay, well anyway, look. So now this is the thing. So what I would do, right, is start with why it's best to be a prostitute as far as profession. Because if y'all look accessory, okay, look. So if y'all look, so like let's say, and I'm just talking about my own personal experiences when I was in the game. You know what I'm saying? So look, so now this is my thing. So if y'all take the time and look up the dictionary, right? What's the oldest profession? If y'all look that up, if y'all look that up, what's the oldest profession on the dictionary? Like put it in Google. It's
Yeah,
gonna say prostitution, right? So that's
I think it's pimping. To be
no, but
honest,
look, the prostitute came before the pimp, bro.
how
How would there be a pimp without the prostitute?
pimps make hoes, right?
Well, we talking about prostitutes.
And I'll say this. You're right. I'll
So,
say this,
so
right?
this is what it
Back in
is,
the book
right?
of
Listen,
Genesis,
bro.
right?
Look, this is
Oh,
what it is. The prostitute came before the pimp, but the pimp came before the hoe. That's why you want to say that. But what are you gonna say, Genesis?
I was gonna say back in the book of Genesis, right? God gave Eve to Adam, and Adam accepted that bitch. Adam didn't have to accept that bitch.
Right,
Adam had dominion over everything. You
right,
know what I'm saying? From on Earth and in the ocean, things that fly, everything. And God was like, "Huh, you want this bitch?" And Adam said, "Yeah, give me that bitch, man." And it only went south when Adam bit the apple because he listened to the bitch
right,
instead of standing on his principles, man. That's all I'm
right. So what I got to do with where's the pimping at this point?
saying. I'm just talking shit.
Where's the pimping at this point? You know what I'm saying? So
Huh?
listen, so where's the pimping at? Adam for
That's
sure
all
would
I'm
be the
saying.
first trick.
As
He
long
would
as
be
he
the
had
first trick
dominion
for
over that
sure.
bitch,
Look,
he was
he'd
the
be the
first trick.
first trick. Nah. He'd be the first trick for sure. But look, but what I'm saying is this though, right? So prostitution, right? Now,
Mhm.
what that is now if that's the oldest profession, right? Then that
Yeah.
means it's still going on, and it must be making a nice decent amount of money, and it's the oldest profession. You know what I mean? So, but it's a profession. So then you'll hear like
Mhm.
even the wife is a prostitute, or all women thought about it once, or it's in their nature. You'll hear all that type of shit. So I would start with why it makes more sense to be a prostitute. You see what I'm saying? I ain't bring fuck the pimping and all that for right now and all that. Is why does it make more sense to be a prostitute? Because what you because in a sense you don't want to, and this is also a thing how you start turning them out to the game, right? Because now it's you don't want them like the first time they do something with a trick, and then it's like if they didn't get the right, whatever, and they get grossed out or whatever, then they don't want to do it, or it's an issue because of the trick versus them understanding, it's about the money, that type of thing. So,
Yeah.
so that's the first thing. So with me or without me, bitch, or without pimping, without, this is why it's smart to be a prostitute. So now what's that going to do? That's her own, like a fuel, her own gas, her own motivation, right? So that gives her the pride of being a prostitute. Now, that's the first thing. So then you move along, right? And then you explain, okay, well, a prostitute, they deal with all types of men. That's why I like prostitutes because they deal with married men. They can see that married men still be cheating on their wives and this and that, and they get to see how shit really is, and and they know there's only a certain type of man that they are looking for. There's only a
Mhm.
certain type of man that could be with a prostitute because seeing that's how you do that, right? But you got to start with, what I'm saying, how the prostitute knows that men are dogs and all that other type bullshit that they be talking, right? Like you agree with them, like, see, bitch, but there still is a man for you, right? And but then this goes in with not being the one fucking the bitch all the time and all this other type of shit.
No,
because you
for
have
real.
to be completely different than all these other men. You have to be everything that these other men are. And that's the pimping, right? So that's when, now as far as the money goes, right? Then, bitch, this the game, bitch. You wouldn't even remember this the turnout. You wouldn't know about this world, bitch. You know what I'm saying? think about some more things, So that's, but that's my best game for that, right? It's just teaching them how to be and then this is another thing. You'd be surprised, but a lot of bitches have done prostitution type shit,
Hmm.
already even, So iceberg. Go
Hey, so can I ask you something? It's kind of a little bit off topic,
ahead.
but it kind of go. So remember in the Bible, right? When they say, remember the saying, "He who is without sin cast the first stone," right? That situation was over Mary, right?
I don't know.
The
Oh, I don't
the
know.
prostitute.
Uh, I don't know.
When the Pharisees and all them was trying to stone her because she was walking the streets or whatever, and Jesus tried to stop him, saying, "He was without sin, throw the first stone," right? I
Okay.
got two questions. One, when he said that, why did Jesus not throw a stone? And two, out of all the prostitutes in that area, why is he only worried about that one right there, man? That's all I'm saying. No, let me stop.
He said, "He that is without sin among you, let him cast first stone at her." Yeah, at
Yeah.
her. Let me see. Stopped him with his finger right on the ground as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking, he lifted up himself and said, "Okay, Jesus said," that's John 8:7. John 8,
Yeah.
7. Jesus says, "Whoever is perfect, whoever is not wrong, him that's not forward to." Yeah, yeah. So what you mean he was saved? He was the first saver, Captain Saver,
No, man, what I'm saying is, out of all the bitches that's out there, that was out there doing what they was doing in that city, he stopped her from getting stoned. And when he said that, why did Jesus not throw a stone? He said, "He who's without sin, throw the first stone," right?
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Why did he
Right,
throw up? He without sin, ain't he?
right,
I think that was good,
right,
man. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right. Well, who said he was without sin though? Look, who said he was without sin?
That's what the Bible say. He perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, is sin perfect? How is sin
In
not
the eyes of God.
perfect? How is sin not perfect? See,
Because
this
sin
the
is
thing.
transgression of the law,
Look,
right? That's what they
but
say.
you wouldn't have any righteousness if there wasn't sin.
True.
In order for God to be good, then there had to be the evil devil.
True.
In order for there to be a number one, then there has to be a number two to validate number one being a one. Because if nothing comes after the one, then how would you know it's a one, right?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
so when people say like pure, right? You want to be
Mm-hmm.
pure in whatever it is. You can drink some disinfectant and die because it's fucking disinfectant. You know what I mean? But
Uh-huh.
but but I want to be pure, whatever I am. No cut, concentrate. You know what I'm saying? I want to be pure. So even if it's poison, let me be the purest poison. Even if it's secure, let me be the purest cure because you know what? You have to be the poison to be the cure.
Exactly.
And that's what Jesus was. Jesus had to be the poison. He had to come in. He doubted God on the cross. He said, Jesus, God, why hast thou forsaken me? Before God did the whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
He questioned. So, so sometimes, right, when you say sin or you say imperfect, let who's without sin cast the first stone. Yeah, that's smart. Because,
Oh, he did question God. You're right.
yeah, bro,
He did.
come on now.
Oh, they don't say that. I mean, they say it in church, but they don't say it in church. You
Come
know what I'm
on
saying?
now.
He did question God. They tell you don't question God. He did so did.
Come on, my nigga. But that just showed that he was human.
Huh?
You see what I'm saying? So that just showed he was human.
That part.
Now look, now if you want to play that game, look, we could do this. What was the leaves? What kind of tree did they get the leaves and sew and make clothes when God saw they was naked?
Wasn't it like palm or like big like palm
It
leaves or
wasn't
what?
look, it was a fig tree. Hey man, you see what I'm saying? Look, it was a fig tree. Come on,
It was
bro.
a fig.
Come on, you get it?
It was damn. It was, huh? You know.
Vicious, bro.
It should get deep.
Yeah. So it get deep. You know what I'm saying? Um, so look, so that's the thing, right? So the freelance game and the turnout. But the thing with the turnout is this though. Remember, turning her out to the game versus turning her out to your pimping.
Which one should you do first? I mean, I got an idea what I would do first, but
Well, what do you think?
I say turn her out to the game first. Get her familiar with the game. So even if she doesn't want to choose you, she can at least be another piece to the game for somebody else to knock and everything. Because I feel like once you turn her on to the pimping and she don't know what the pimping trying to put her in, and the rules and regulations of it first, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's putting the cart before the horse a little bit.
Right. Yeah, for sure, right? So definitely, you want to turn around to the game. You know what I mean? Because then when you do that, then you put it in the game's hands.
That part.
So that's and then by putting it in the game's hands, what's that do? It's like putting it in God's hands. So what's that do? So now,
If it's
would
for
you
you, it's for you.
look? No, look. So now, would you rather have the game? Would you would you rather have the bitch having the answer to the game or answer to your pimping?
Depends on if she my bitch yet or not.
No, she's your bitch.
If she's
She's
my
your hoe.
bitch, if
Do you
she's
want her to? Do you want her to? Okay, bitch. You gonna have to answer to the game, or you gonna have to answer to my pimping.
if she's already my bitch, I want her to answer my pimping because she's my bitch. She's already a part of it. But if she's not a part of, or if she's not a part of my program yet, answer to the game. See if this would you want to take the red pill or the blue pill.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. Right. I would say the game. Right. Because it's the game is watching, not the pimping. You see what I'm saying? The game
Okay,
is watching, bitch.
Both of us. Just watching both of us.
Well, the game is watching because for sure the pimping. He better that man better for sure make sure he wakes up and submit to the pimping every day too, because the game is watching. That's why when people want to say, "Oh, a pimp could do what he want to do," well, what's the only thing a pimp gonna want to do? Right? Pimp. Fuck it, if
That
y'all
part.
want to say that, but no, a pimp can't do what a pimp just want to do because just wanting to do ain't pimping. Pimping is pimping. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no. A pimp could do what he want to do. That's false. A pimp
True.
can only pimp, no more, no less. So now, well, what does it take? And what? Okay, then that's all other shit. But all that want to do what they want to do? No, because everything within the realm of pimping ain't everything.
That part is within parameters. You got parameters.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's the game, right? So that's the thing. That's the thing. Now, um, remember, because we talk about the turnouts, right? So that's the thing. So that's why you want to, and then, yeah, shit. Hell yeah, that's how you do it. But that's what I was getting at. But you never want to ever, ever pose as no square or no anything other than, and you ain't got to immediately, oh, I'm some pimping, because a party couple. You know what I'm saying? However, you're gonna be more like Tommy or Martin before you know what I'm saying? But you're not
Yeah.
gonna be never like that's another thing because people press the rewind button. See the coldest thing. Say you had a bitch. What's the longest you ever had the same bitch?
Year, almost 2 years.
Okay, almost a year. So after like 7, 8 months, when or either one of y'all, when you could press the rewind button to where she could remember how you were in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? That's why when they say how you start, because see, people that rewind button is vicious. And we don't remember that. We don't know that from the beginning. That's where it starts because people remember things. And when they can say, oh, you came this way in the beginning. See, I like to be able to pop it like, yeah, bitch, I'm the same nigga in the beginning, ho. You know what I'm saying? And she could be like, yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Versus, she's still with you, but yeah, daddy, yeah, you did. You was acting like you was square that time, but you got me though. But you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You see what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
so I said that to say, so when it comes to turn out right, yeah, so you always still got to remember that too. After you get her and after some time, did you, was you real with the situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it broke the bitch heart. The bitch thought like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be this, that, and the third. Because, it's a lot of people saying they some ism in the game, but behind closed doors, they tender dig for a new bitch to fuck on, you know what I'm saying? But once I stand firm and stood tall on my principles and what it was about, I ended up knocking, you know?
Don't be testing the product. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing niggas feel like, oh, it turned out that nah, hell nah. Because that's the rewind button again. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but
Yeah,
that's the
certain
thing.
shit you can't
Uh,
take off your jacket once you do it.
now, this is another thing though. Now, but with the square bitch, right? How square is she though? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you gotta take that in consideration because, she could be square like square because she's not in the game with pimping and hoeing versus square where she's not in the game, but then she's square like never even got a parking ticket square too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying
That
I'm kind
that's
of
what you
with you
want
on
to
that.
watch for. The bitch who's never been in no type of trouble, right? And so,
Yeah.
ideally, you'd want the bitch who ain't been in no trouble for sure. However, at the same time, you do want to know if a bitch, been to the station, you know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying? If she's been. And that's another very, very important thing that I would say will go hand in hand with after you make sure you check her ID. After you check her ID, look, run her background, look, just like any job, right? Just like any good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
For
bitch, we
real.
do background checks before that's the and we let right? And that's some real shit though. That's
I don't
definitely
want no domestic violence calls with the boyfriends, none of that shit. Like, I gotta make sure the background clean, you know. You got to.
what I'm saying. And that definitely should be a prerequisite. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's one of nice tonight, y'all. I don't be doing this for y'all, but this is some valuable shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. But make that a prerequisite. Make that a prerequisite. You know,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie, it's a P that be it's a P that he know who he is. He put me up. I had a situation with a bitch, right? And I accepted this bitch. She had no folks. I knew one of her folks she had, like a month before she came in, but her latest P told me was like, yeah, I fired that bitch, man. You don't want that bitch X, Y, and Z. And I was like, no, you know what I'm saying? She's probably like that with you, but shit, I got a program. Ooh, this and the third. And he was like, all right, P, you know what I'm saying? Be careful with this bitch. She might, have you on some shit and have you into some shit. She always like to fight bitches the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? And me being young minded at the time, you know what I'm saying, not really taking heed to what P was saying. And I always give P credit. I mean, we on live, I don't want to say his name right here, but I always give P credit. He know who he is. He not in live right now, but you know what I'm saying? He warned me about the bitch, right? And after that situation, I really paid attention to, okay, what's the Carfax about these bitches I'm accepting into my situation? You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I never showed that bitch where I lived at, you know what I'm saying? Or nothing super, super personal, you know what I'm saying? I kept her at a distance. I only had her for like a week until bullshit happened, but you know, and I fired her, but it was that situation right there made me realize, shit. So if you're gonna play for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, this shit carries some time. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be just accepting anything, just counting heads. Say you're not counting heads, but really skipping over the steps to just accept any bits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really, you know what I'm saying, play strategic. I don't want to say play chess because everybody say chess, but fuck it, play chess with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always give P his credit. You know what I'm saying? Because that situation right there really opened my eyes. Because before that, a lot of bitches I was accepting, they were solid bitches. It was just the nigga was mad that the bitch was going. So the nigga was weird. So I was thinking he was another one of them. Like, oh, okay, you just mad because the bitch left and you know what I'm saying? She was up under the situation, but shit. With that bitch, I was like, damn, P. Like, I'm glad I listened to you. I mean, I should have listened to you. And any other bitch that I came across and he knew about and he told me about, I'm like, okay. Now I understand why when P's knock another P and they sit down and have a drink and, you know what I'm saying, talk about, you know what I'm saying, oh, yeah, this bitch like this, that, and shake hands, I understood the importance of that after that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. And that's how, and that's the game.
That's the
See,
game.
and that's gonna bless him to get him another hoe. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. Um, so then now, just think of the square bitch, right? If
Mm-hmm.
the square bitch, the two guys are gonna fight over her, and like what I'm saying. Now she can, but now with the pimping, and she sees that two men will sit down and have a drink. You know what I'm saying? And talk about her good ways and her bad ways, and then now what that does to her is say, God damn, like that fucks
No, for
her
real.
like that. You know what I mean? So, but that's the whole nother beauty of the pimping.
No, for real.
So that's
You
you know what
gotta
I
be
mean. But
different.
yeah,
Once you start talking like everybody else and being like everybody else, are you different than you like everybody else? So you gotta continually blow the bitch mind, and when you do it, make it look effortless. Because why else would a bitch hop in the cars for with strangers, give everything to you, submit to you the whole nine? You better be some immaculate, spectacular motherfucker. We just label it pimping, you know what I'm saying? You better be that dude, you know what I'm saying? Because why else would she do it? Especially since society is telling her not to do it. Family, friends, Instagram,
but now
Facebook.
watch this. But why is society telling her not to do it?
Because they doing it they damn self and they want her out the way.
No, no, no. They don't want her out the way. They want the pimping out the way.
The
But what
pimping
I'm
out the way.
saying is, but why? What are the stereotypes?
Shit, when it comes to the pimping,
Yep.
where we're manipulators and just bad people overall in general. We're just bad people, and it's always negative, negative, negative.
Right. So then that would be also the thing to be able to counter, because for sure the
Mm-hmm.
pimping is everything other than that, right? I mean, as far as the connotations, you know,
Yeah.
uh, so I said that to say, so when people be like, "Oh, play chess," right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people say that, and then you ask them, "Do you know how to play chess?" And they don't even know how to play chess in real life, right? But this is the thing. But the thing is, right? It would be playing chess in the sense of what? So the money,
Mm-hmm.
the money. Play chess with your money when it comes to the game. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Um, because playing chess within the game amongst the people, then that's like strategic deception in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really what the pimping and it's like, but you want to play chess with the money now. The trick is the money too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? The trick is the money. However, um, but as money cash, then play chess with the money. Make sure that you're making the proper uh, use of it. And like I say, it comes fast and easy, but we get spoiled and we forget it's good daily, good money. You see what I'm saying?
No, you get spoiled fast. It's crazy. And things, if you're not set up correctly, things can change in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Uh, they say pimping, spend the bitch money when she after she leave. You see what I'm saying? That's when it's okay to start spending is after she leave for real. You see what I'm saying? Because let us fly, yeah, look, because you living off the game still. If you ain't got no hoe, you still living off the game. And that's the thing. That's how you can, you know, God forbid someone go holeless, right? But still be living off their game until they get another hoe. It's playing chess with the money. So playing chess with the money, what? Then that's the game, right? So what? You living off your game. So that's the thing
Hmm.
with that. You know what I mean? So um, you know, yeah, 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 and like I said, people could attract, but can they keep? That's the
Hmm.
thing. Niggas worry about knocking or catching, but what about the keeping? And that comes with what? More of the what it is in the action, like far as like day to day versus the hey main say main. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
Okay, yeah, of course we're gonna dress nice and look nice, but that's just like our skin. Nice clothes is like a pimp skin in a sense. But what I'm saying is focus more on the day to day help and activity and strategizing of shit when it comes to the hoe. You know what I mean?
No, for real.
Yeah.
That's so important. That's so important because at the end of the day, y'all in cahoots with each other, right? Not saying that the bitch on the same level as you or anything close to that, but y'all are using each other. Just make sure y'all using each other in the right way and not misusing each other in the wrong way. And I said it to say this. It's a lot of bitches out here that complain about, oh, these niggas. They don't even say pimps. They just say niggas. These niggas ain't shit and da da da. And it's a lot of P's out here saying, oh, these bitches faggots da da da. But if everybody getting used the way they meant to be used in the situation that they in, then it shouldn't be too many complaints. You know what I'm saying? If as long as you can control what you can control, you know what I'm saying? Everything else should just roll.
Right.
Everything else should just roll.
But
I'm still blessed because I still enjoy this lifestyle. But at the same time, I'm weary of it because you always gotta be on your toes and always be able to. But it for me personally, I feel as though I gotta be sharp mentally always because I'm the head. If I fall, the whole thing crashed down. You know what I'm
so when won't so in what lifestyle would it ever not be like that?
saying? Shit, not too
See
many.
what I'm saying? Right. So now, but no, but I offer you this though, right? Once you know what I'm saying, the pimp and get his hoe or whatever, like in a sense, uh, like how the Bible be like, oh, cling to your mate and like leave your family, right? Once you got your hoe, right, it's you and her. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You know what I mean? A lot of times situations happen or they don't last or it's like how what you saying, like, you have to be so on your toe because you dealing amongst you know, you're dealing you
Hmm.
you're dealing amongst the vultures. Look, the more you in the way, the more the pimping's in the way, the more you have to deal with that. Like the coach don't have to like you don't a lot of the shit that we be having to deal with is because we be putting it ourselves in the way more than it needs to be.
Exactly, and we purposely do it. You know what I'm saying? So you can only be mad at yourself. You can only be
Right.
mad at yourself.
And that's before we do it for the show.
Yeah.
We do it because we want to, oh, everybody gonna know my name around this motherfucker. I'm gonna be the biggest. But there's no such thing. So that's
Say that
so
again,
so
because a
that's
lot
what
of
I'm
people actually
right.
don't say that again. Leave them in the dark.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you know, the track, right? That's
hmm
where the bitch, like I said, my thing is I want the bitch to be able to say she got her first whole dollar from the track. That's like the mecca. You know what I mean?
hmm
However, it ain't no this, this is the thing about the track, and I'm keep saying this. It's for sure though, everybody know that. It's for sure though. Now however much, that's something different. But yes, it's for
hmm
sure though. But all the track is it's like the office. It's where the tricks know where to go find a hoe. It's where the hoes know to go find a trick. It's like an outdoor strip club in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense,
Exactly.
that's like what the track, and for sure, it's a good track. If it's a track, she gonna get sweated by some pimping, and she gonna know what the pimping is. She gonna know that a trick will pull up with his pants already down, so she'll know how a trick that she gonna know the police. So, but what I'm saying is, but that's the game, right? So I said that to say that's my introduction to the track. It's not a punishment. It's not but then also it's not a trophy in a sense for the pimping to hold to say all his hoes are on the track. There's no trophy in that. That's not like, because there's so much more to the world. You know what I'm saying? What about all the other avenues?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
so that's the thing, so, then that's when you hear, what the track is in between her legs. That's the track. So
hmm
that's why when they say uh, freelance or whatever, what is a track? If niggas really pimping, then they know they make their own track. They have 3 holes. You know what I'm saying? Go to any fucking street, boom. But that's the start of the track. But the track is just known. It's just a known place where prostitutes are. That's
hmm
all the track is. But what comes with that? The pimping and the police too. So
Exactly.
that's all the track is. Now, if motherfuckers want to be on track for the show or for fun, and that's not what it's about. The whole belongs on it. When they say pimps up, hoes down, the pimping should be up in a fly little area somewhere while he has his energies and shit. Folks, look, pimps up, hoes down, right? The hoe is down,
Goes down on the
the
track.
pimping's up in a fucking sitting up, the
And
smoking a fucking blunt, leaning up against his fucking luxury, looking over the view and sending good blessings on his hoe. You see what I'm saying? The
exactly.
pimp is up, man. You know what I'm saying? So the whole damn. So that's the thing. The thing about the lines, right? Is
hmm
it's cool, but it's just the thing is uh, bitches be on the lines and go from state to state and and want to pop it like that. But then, bitch, what are you really doing, right? You just going into airport, getting in the car, going to a hotel room, and looking in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? You leave and go to the next day. You're just seeing different hotel parking lots because the bitches ain't outside, right? That's the
uh,
thing for these niggas acting like they sending these. You see what I'm saying? It's a different than just them getting off the plane, going to the hotel versus getting to know the community.
hmm
That's the difference. So I always remember that too. But what I'm saying is so, you know, but then when it comes to the lines, right? Like I say, it's different game. You know, uh, you use 3 or 4 different phones and different pictures and different profiles, right? And for one bitch. But then where's the hoeing in that? Where's the hoeing in that? Like, where's the bitch could be, that doesn't build her confidence because she knows that they didn't come on her. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
However,
yeah.
but then tricks are blind too in this sense. They have call services that, you know what I'm saying, send any type of bitch wherever. You know what I mean? So,
hmm
so like I say, uh, but when it comes to but that's the thing. Another thing is a time thing. Like with the freelancing and all that, like okay, that's cool, but you know, how long is the bitch going? Okay, like the bar or something, right? How long is the bitch really talking to the trick at the bar, freelance bar, before the deal gets closed?
Exactly. I have the mentality to where when the bitch is freelancing, let's say she don't catch the date right then and there with that particular trick, at least if she has a good feeling about the dude, like to where he might spend some money, just might have caught him at the wrong time, whatever. Give her, exchange contact. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of, how bitches be like, oh, this my regular, this my regular. A lot of bitches be meeting their regulars who don't be in the game. I mean, who don't be on the track off off some random type shit. Like, oh, okay, this guy, yeah, I met him here and it was cool, and then we exchanged numbers. Now he just give me 300 whenever I need it, 200 whenever I need it. You know what I'm saying? I say, look, you might not every dude you walk up to, you might not bust a date right then and there. Most of my hoes came straight off the track, so they used to just quick transactions. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I knocked them, I put them on the track to see if they was built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my boot camp that I put the bitch through. Then okay, if you got other skills, then all right, we might do the track in the strip club or tracking freelance or tracking internet. You know what I'm saying? But at first, I gotta see if you're willing to deal with what comes with being outside first. Because if all those other revenues end up being slow, you gotta at least be able to feel comfortable stepping outside on that track. Because like you said, it's damn near guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to new bitches, when I'm teaching them about the freelance, if their mind is already wired to quick, 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 I tell them, hey, take your time. Don't go into it with the energy of hurry up, let's bust this bait, let's hurry up, and focus on your conversation to where you give a man the reason to want to pay you. You know what I'm saying? Whereas to where, okay, if he don't pay you today, maybe he might pay you another time when, you know what I'm saying, situations are different. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what these T's be doing in their personal life sometimes. He probably just busting up today and he just seeing you at the bar. You know what I'm saying? So should set something up for later. You know what I'm saying? So,
Now, now, freelance also right versus having the bitch just walk down a different street. So
mm,
so you be in the valley, right? So now, say
mm-hmm,
if I was playing Sepulveda, right? Then
yep,
I would be between Burbank and Ventura.
yeah.
Okay, if I was, or the bitch walk down Ventura, right? Or she'll walk down maybe a street like
Shit, Ventura, because they got all them restaurants. Let's just say
Magnolia.
Ventura.
You
Or
see what I'm saying?
Magnolia, yep.
Right, like
Oh, all
that.
them houses on
You see what
Magnolia,
I'm
yep.
saying? Like, look at these are games. See, that's what I'm saying. He said, "Oh yeah, they can let me know." So, okay, like right
Situationally
between
speaking.
Sepulveda and Van Nuys. You see what I'm saying? That right down that little, yeah, nigga.
We
You
talking
know
about
what I mean?
Kester
So,
and all that?
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that Van Owen and Victory. Fuck, that's too close. You know what I'm saying? To the shit. Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah. So, but my point is right. So that's another thing. Just different areas. Like it don't have to just be the track because the thing is my thing is this, right? You put them in the area also where the person, the doctor, whoever the fuck, whoever they are, they just drive the same route every day, and then they happen
Mm-hmm.
to see this cute little ass bitch walking down the street. Now if she acts like a square, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna be efficient. That's like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like that. But that's the thing. So
Yeah.
because it still leaves open what? The damsel in distress game.
Yeah, that hope. That door open for hope. That okay, I'm just helping somebody out because we might have a
Yeah.
future together and all that. Whole time he gave me her ass up.
No, she gave me him.
I mean, yeah, my fault. She gave me his ass up. My fault.
You know what I'm saying? So So that's that's the thing. Everybody's so stuck on the is how pimpish is it to, and it's a thing. Even if you want to go like to technicality and definitions, or prostitute, somebody has sex, so sex is money. Okay, it don't say and it has to be on the track. You see what I'm saying? The
It
hoe,
don't.
and it has to be, so that's just more of a, like I say, the pride shit. As if it was some gang banging, and you the gangster, but that ain't how the shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially because times have changed.
No, for real, times have changed.
If the laws change, then so that's the thing. So it ain't that the game just, it's just, you know you got to move, and this is another thing, like Roddy McIntyre was saying. That's why it's the California is this way. In a different country, you don't have to worry about
It's
any
a whole
laws.
nother way in a different
You
country.
see what I'm saying? There's no laws you have to worry about when it comes to this type of, so that's another thing too. You know, uh,
Exactly.
you know, so
Shit in Canada and I think in some parts of Mexico it's 100% legal. Shit.
yeah. Now for those of y'all that just coming in, I say, hey, buddy, what's up? Now look, who needs some game? So everyone's good, everybody listening and everything, but take advantage of this moment. You know what I'm saying? Who needs some game? That's what this is. Who needs some game? What's going on
Jot
in y'all's lives?
down
You know
them
what I'm saying?
motherfucking notes, man.
It could be about anything. It could be about anything. Who needs some game? So that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, shit. Who needs some game? Shit. So look, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the turnout, the freelance, the you know, if niggas is still gonna be out while them hoes is down,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like let's just do it the right way. Like let's step up the standard. You know what I mean? Like uh, even instead of it, if it's like the Denny's around the corner, you know what I'm saying? Is there a cheesecake factory at least? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Is
for
there,
real.
like that type of shit? That's where the pimping is. You know what I'm saying? And then
A
she's down.
casino or something, shit.
Right, something nice and fly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the out the way though.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's a beauty in being able to control the shit like a video game.
No, for real, it is.
That's what I mean. That, because that's
You don't
why,
want to
like I
be
say,
regular in this lifestyle, shit.
look, the pimping was like always talked about, like a real celebrity, right? Always talked about and seen, but in the sense of the, like not seen, but seldom seen. That's the whole point. If you saw the pimping, if you ever got a chance to see the pimping, it was like, oh shit, like you saw Michael Jackson. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they wanted
saying.
to shake the pimpin' hand and take pictures and all that. Oh shit, this the pimpin'. What's up, pimpin'? Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? That used to be how it is, but now everybody want to throw their fingers up and say they did it before. But you know, only time will tell. Shit, you know how hard it
Yeah,
is to pimp on a bitch for a year. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, only time will tell who really had the fire under their stomach about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who really, because it's a lot of mixing it to fix it. You know, when it comes to bitches traps and you know what I'm saying, or even knocking a bitch. A lot of people be doing all type of shit to knock a bitch. You know what I'm saying? To come off as, oh, I got this all off the bitch, but really I got this all off X, Y, and Z. Which it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But eventually all that shit get weeded out, and the ones that's really serious about this, and the ones that's really, you know what I'm saying, focused on, hey, this is what I am, this is what I do. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on it. Them the ones that gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, shit, they say the economy is is about to start crashing soon. You know what I'm saying? I know you was outside in '08 when the economy crashed, and you was able to weather that storm. You know what I'm saying? Only
I
the
mean,
strong
I mean, I
survive.
mean, I mean, coronavirus, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Coronavirus and everything.
Yeah, yeah. But then that's when you hear that saying when they say, what they say, cotton, corn don't sell or some shit. Pussy will sell. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know that. That's where that come in. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know this
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, yeah. So that's the thing. And another small adjustment, like I say, um, really giving the bitch like niggas traps would improve if
Mm-hmm.
they'll just really instruct the bitch to ask for more. Like that's another thing. Like just ask for more.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd be surprised at bitches who just don't ask for more.
No, you not lying. You are not lying. It's crazy because you would think it's some things that you would think somebody already knows or comfortable doing, and they're really not. They need that extra push to actually, you know what I'm saying, execute it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bitches that don't ask for more, or a lot of bitches that, oh, okay, we're gonna agree on the price. Once I get in the car, okay, boom. I tell mines, you don't win unless, let's say you agree on 200 to get on this dude's car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you leave with that 200 or less, you lost that situation. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it into a little game. You know, you gotta make shit fun. So I was like, look, let's see if you can go undefeated tonight. You know what I'm saying? Or how many L's you gonna take? You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I tell them if y'all agreed on 200 and you only left with 200, take that as an L. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Cause
so what if she agreed on 200 and she okay now how would okay so what 200 what for time or for
time, time,
service?
time,
Okay, so what would be time for 200?
huh?
What would be what would be time for 200?
As quick as possible.
No, no, but what would be the time?
Shit, that's
Half an
simple.
hour,
I mean,
hour? What's time?
no,
You said time?
I would say if it's over 30 minutes, then I'll be irritated. But you know, it depends on where we at. Also, if we in Seattle over 30 minutes, then yeah, I'll be irritated. But if it's in LA and it's a weekday at that, if it's over an hour, then I'll be real irritated. Like, bitch, what's a whole hour for 200? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, so
you know
now,
what I'm
so
saying?
let's just say 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So what if she left with, so she agreed with for 200, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she agreed for 200 and she left with 200 and she'd get the L. Now, what if she got 225 and she stayed for 35 minutes versus her leaving with the 200 and she stayed for 5 minutes?
I'd rather her. Ooh, that's a good question. Cause it's like you don't know when the next time she's gonna catch again. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying since
Maybe
she's taking the L for you know what I'm saying, not getting more. Damn, so I can actually, so I'm still gonna be a loser if I don't get more. So now is this gonna encourage me to maybe start stealing or doing a little something extra to get the money so I won't feel like a loser?
well, let me give context to it. I only say that because I like to. I feel like one of the most important things a bitch can work on is her mouthpiece, right? And asking for what she wants. So, in order to help them with that, like I said, I play little. You know, the bitches I got, they kind of childish. I have little games they can play. I'm like, all right, if you agree on this price, try to see if you can, you know what I'm saying, finagle by using your words to get a better price with it. You know what I'm saying? The bitches I got, they not really, you know what I'm saying, the type that is out here just robbing teas. So that's why I feel a little bit more comfortable playing this game with them. But yeah, that can open a door to where a bitch like, well, fuck that, give me everything. You know what
Or
I'm
or okay,
saying?
okay, we'll do the bareback.
Oh, hell no.
No, I'm just saying that opens a door. I mean, she don't want to be a
It opens
loser.
the door though.
She
It does open
she
the
tired
door.
of being a loser because she just got what she asked for. You know what I'm saying? Right.
No, it does. You're
So
right. That does open that door to that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's
Right.
fucking up the prices now. That's what's fucking
So
everything up now.
now
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the thing. Now that's the thing. Now, realistically speaking, okay, we know that, you know, okay, people could, pop up anywhere, but realistically speaking, do you think that the millionaire is going to be looking for the prostitute on the track or on the lines or at a convention?
At a convention.
Okay, now at a convention, he might not be looking for one, right?
Hmm.
So what I'm saying is this. When I said the track, I really meant the track, not just
Yeah.
outside, not a Marina Del Rey or the good side of Beverly Hills, not like that, but the track. Because what I'm saying is, are you putting the bitch, is the bitch in an environment to where she could make more money? See, and that's another thing. A lot of times bitches ain't because you're not putting them in the environment. But then if you don't have the minimum of amount of understanding or class or sophistication or wherewithal or any type of understanding of the type of man that you want her to date, who has the type of money that you want her to break them for, then you'd stay in a certain area or field, right? So that's why it's always best to, however classy or however fly we think we really are, right? Then
Yeah.
make sure the bitch is feeling that way about herself, right? But then also that you can put her in an environment to where she can attract those type of men.
No, for real. That's real important. Cause those the men that's gonna break themselves for 100,000, and it's not nothing to them, but to the bitch, when she give you that 100,000 in the night, you like, hold on, bitch, how the fuck? It's because of the environment you put her in. You know what I'm saying? And with the game you gave her. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. So that's why we don't want to limit ourselves, you know. And like I say, just to be like, oh, my house is on a track. That sounded cool back then, but that ain't the same way now. Like, because realistically speaking, I mean, shit. And that's just realistically speaking. You know what I mean? The niggas, any nigga who still call himself pimping for however long, if they feel like they get glory by saying all their hoes or any hoe that they ever deal with only plays the track, that's sadly a mistake.
Especially
That's
in
like saying I only
2023.
drive Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying? Like I only that's that like that's kind of like what that is. Because
And
yeah,
then you holding back on your pimping, because as a pimping, you're supposed to be able to adapt to any situation and be able to see the light through that and be able to find a route through that. You know what I'm saying?
no, definitely,
You supposed to
definitely.
leader, so lead. You supposed to be the leader, so you got to lead. You know, if the track is, you know what I'm saying, BS in the state that the bitch in, either A, move her to another one, or find a route that's profitable there. Because it's always money circulating in every state. Whether you in Wyoming, Idaho, fucking, you name it. It's always money circulating in these states. There's no reason why you should be able to find a way to access a piece of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. No, yeah. I mean, shit, money, yeah. And another thing, man, like I say, and when I talk like this, I'll be thinking about myself too, though. But cause I'm just thinking. Like if I decide to help more in my situation, you know what I'm saying? A nigga money, probably make an extra million if I decide to help.
Mm.
Oh shit, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Because oh man, it's like I don't know. That's cold. Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you knew that, okay, if you knew that, say a trick was texting the phone, right? If you knew that every time you would respond for the bitch, you'd close the deal versus hit or miss with her, right? Would you do it every time just because you know that you know how to deal with you know how to talk better?
I'll instruct the bitch, hey, when this trick texts or call you, let me know so I can coach you to where the 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 verbiage you should use to where you can execute as well. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to text tricks all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of P. Personally, I'm not that type of P. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be texting tricks, pretending to be the bitch. I feel like that's, me personally, I feel like it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? But the trick has a liking to that bitch. It's the problem is the wordage that she's using is the flaw. So I feel like I got room to finesse that to where, okay, bitch, as long as you got the wordage down and know what this tricks likes to talk about in here, so he can pay you a big bag. All I gotta do is coach you with that. I feel like that should be an easy fix for me, or a simple. It should be a simple fix. I'm not gonna say easy, a simple fix. It's up to her if she's gonna take heed to what I gotta say at a efficient rate or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, she's trying to, but it's just she
Mm-hmm.
just might not get it. But every time that, put it like she gets it 4 out of 10 times, but you'll get
Mm-hmm.
it 9 out of 10 times. Now that
Then I
four
gotta
and that
really,
nine makes the difference of $2,000.
then I gotta really learn how to communicate what I want this bitch to say to that trick.
But
I
it's
gotta
not
really
going to
learn.
be every time, though, right? Because every trick is different.
That's what I'm saying. Let me know when that trick texts you, and I'm gonna coach her what to do
Okay, so, but she needs to know. Okay, so every time,
until she gets to understanding. Yeah.
look, she's the bad bitch. She's bad as fuck, right? But she just not gonna get that understanding.
Yeah, I'm gonna coach her every time until she get it right. Because 2,000 a lot of dollars. You know what I'm
Okay, then.
saying?
So you said every time until okay. So then now, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
But I'm not gonna personally take her phone and text the dude back. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to do that. I'll coach her while she texts and be like, "Hey, he said this. Say this instead of that, and see what he say." Because as a man, I know how men think. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily our tricks, but just men in general. I kind of have an idea what men would think. If a bitch said this to me, I would take this type of way. So I would tell her say this or that instead.
now look, I've done that before, though, right? For sure,
Yep.
right? Right, as far as act, play like her and everything. And
Yep.
what it did was this, right? This is how vicious this game was. What it did
Mm-hmm.
was this. All the little emotional shit, you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
you have to when they met in person, like when they got together in person, she,
Yeah.
she didn't that energy wasn't there that he was expecting. You see what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
blocks that out. So now the trick is fucked up because he's emotionally attached to the conversation on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But in person, that's the bitch. But the connect that he's thinking that he has with the bitch ain't there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause she
So that
protecting you.
yeah. So that makes the trick be like, oh fuck. But it so fucks up his head because that really puts him in a blender. You see what I'm saying? So, and it allows the bitch to just sit and smile and just like because it'll be a situation where, like I say, because like I say, men. So on a bigger play, if we could really beat a bitch's brain, that's
No, it could
what
be.
I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, we wish we could just put our brain into her head to yeah, for sure that to be the fucking what the fucking what white what the fuck what they say if
Shit,
the
if you
world was
put your
perfect,
brain in the bitch's
if the
head, it's
world
up
was
to the
perfect, the
bitch's
perfect
body to
world,
accept it.
you're in a perfect world, right? So if the other way is, you know what I'm saying, answering the message for the bitch, but then you send the bitch to pop up, you know what I'm saying? And she does, it's like,
She don't know what the
that
conversation was about and none of
no, I
that.
mean, you could let her, yeah, like you let her know the basis, right? But what I'm saying is the trick gonna be feeling like it just stops the game. Like it's like how can I explain it? It's a it's once it stops the game in the sense of it, it allows the bitch. Okay, this will be the vibe, right? It'll be like a bitch meeting a trick for the first time, but the trick knows everything about her already and is and like a star, like a celebrity or something. Like how can I
Yeah.
explain it? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a new, it's like the trick is seeing a bitch new every time, again for the first time, because of the disconnect of the emotion. It's hard to explain, but it's
Mm-hmm.
vicious, bro. It's vicious. Um, and then when it's time to chop, you can always say, bitch, I'll break the trick better than you know. For real. Because bitches need to learn, bro. That's what'll make them listen, though. That's the point. That's what make them start following your instructions. For real.
Exactly.
That's what it goes down to that. So you'll feel baited and switch because she's not coming with the same energy as the conversation in question. Count exactly, count up, count down. Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still her though. You see what I'm saying? Count up, but it's still her. So that's the thing. It's still her though, right? So that's the thing, you know. And the reason why I asked you that is because you know, like did you know call services? I didn't even realize this. Did you know call services? They just still post the bitches on the regular same websites?
Really?
Yes, bro. Did you know a call service? All they do is this. It's okay. We're a call service, and they'll use all type of different bitches pictures and everything. It's not even have to really have to be the bitch. All different phones, all different, right? And then they'll just close the deal and send the bitch, and they
Mm-hmm.
whatever money that they close the deal for that goes to them. So the
Mm-hmm.
money that the bitch has to get is the shit that she has to get extra. She has
Mm.
to upsell, and some services want a part of that even, right? So, but that's all a call service is. That's all a call service is, bro.
But they
And
want to
I
talk
didn't
down on the
realize that.
women, though.
Yeah, for real. So all these call services, like that's all that is, right? And so what that make me look at, I said, damn, these bitches is really just that lazy because
Yep.
that's all that they don't even want to set the date. See, now that goes back to that. That's what I'm saying. They don't even want to set the date. They're too
Mm-hmm.
lazy to set the appointment. So all these call service bitches too lazy to set the appointment, and you rather to give your money, half the money for sure, to a call to some square to some motherfuckers who's to a bitch who got up and started answering the phone for you because you didn't want to talk or because the pimp didn't have enough game to give you the game. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm always bring it all the way around the full circle. So when it come back to right, like, okay, would you answer the message for the bitch or this? Like, how far do we, you know what I'm saying? Because when I realized that about the call services, I said, oh man. But then it made me really look at the bitch. Like, damn,
That
the
part.
bitches is
No,
that
for real.
lazy.
That part.
What's up, y'all? Everybody who came in, look, y'all see the title, right? Who needs some game? right? So that's what this is about tonight. You know, people be like, "Show, go live. You ain't went live in a minute." And I'll be like, "Well, damn, I just be feel like I'm running my mouth just talking," and I'm more like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be wanting to help. That's the vibe I be on. Just so y'all know, if y'all didn't know, you know, I'm that type. You know what I mean? Like, let me know what's going on so I could get a good advice. You know what I mean? So that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? Who needs some game? You know, so that's what we're talking about. Just, you know, shit. Who needs some game? Y'all ain't gotta worry about getting chopped or all that type of thing, even about that. You know, just who needs some game? That's what we're talking about. So y'all
Detroit
talk.
T1.
Whoever, anybody want to come up, y'all could come up. You know what I'm saying? But it could be about anything. It ain't gotta just be about the pepper and the hoe for sure. You know, anything. So who needs some game? Okay, now. So that's the thing about the car services, bro. That's the thing about the car services. So now it's like, what are those illegal?
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
No, they legal. Yeah, they legal. Cause at the end of the day, you can call a number and let's say you in the state that it is legal in, but anybody from out of state can call that number. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say you're not. If porn is legal, call service should be legal. I mean, I think all this shit should be legal. But if we going by their rules, if porn is legal, call service should be legal. You know what I'm saying? Because all y'all doing is talking. And porn, all y'all doing is watching. You know, you got a camera recording when you doing porn. You got a microphone recording when you doing call service.
Yeah,
So yeah, that
yeah.
shit all should be legal.
See, the one thing, remember I said prostitution, oldest profession. It's like even, you know, you got the strip clubs, you got the, you know, but any type of selling sex. That's my point. You know, what's the
Diddy
legal
said no, it's
ways?
not.
Huh?
Diddy said no, it's not.
No, so what? Not
Prostitution is not
legal?
legal. Yeah, I think he's saying it's not legal.
Okay, yeah. So let me ask you this thing. So I'll start off with okay, strip club, but just the stripper in the strip club, because we all know you don't have to have sex to sell sex, right? Okay, now what are the legal ways if prostitution is not legal in the state, right? What are the legal ways of selling
Helicopter
sex?
tripping.
Look, they're right over you.
Helicopter tripping.
You hear me?
What'd you say, P?
What are the legal ways of selling sex? I'm
Uh,
bringing up Diddy the businessman.
porn, shit, call service, OnlyFans, all that shit. Internet.
Diddy, Diddy the businessman.
What's up,
Diddy,
P?
what's the deal,
What's
Hollywood?
the
Man,
deal?
it looked like you in the city, man.
Oh yeah, I'm for sure. I just left that Hollywood now.
Yeah,
I'm in LA
and
now.
that's why I already know where you at. I can pretty much tell, yeah. And
Yeah.
especially when I seen the helicopter, I kind of oh damn, yeah. But now let me just iterate on this shit a little bit, man. All bullshit to the side. No, stripping's not going to be legal. Some states is going to require them bitches to have a card, basically a
Yeah,
sheriff's
Vegas.
license. And no, it's a couple more states that want them bitches to have a sheriff's license. But
Hmm.
motherfucking call services depends on the state. Certain states is going to be legal. Certain states call services is going to be what they consider a form of prostitution. No matter which way you look at it, prostitution is going to be illegal in the books.
Yeah.
You got to remember. We have to remember this. That's why I always try to say, as I got older, I have to say, man, I don't want a motherfucking a hoe. I want a motherfucking bitch who knows how to get the money, right? And what I mean
Hmm.
by a bitch who knows how to get the money, see, when we talking about protecting ourselves, we have to change the term because when they throw us up in court, they're going to use these terms that we're talking.
Exactly.
That's what they do. Oh, you said she was a hoe. She was a hoe.
Hmm.
You said you was a pimp. You're a pimp. You dig what I'm saying? So to me, us as P's, we supposed to get our game elevated, step it up every time that we can, and look at the bullshit and say that's how we're gonna get away from the bullshit because we just seen it. But exactly what you just said. How do you motherfucking sell it? How do you sell it without selling it, right? And
That's the magic question.
I think it just goes to the term of what you're trying to do. How far do you want your game to go? Because
Mm-hmm.
I believe I can send a bitch to a bookstore and get some money. That's my belief. I'm being real with you, P, because you know, a lot of people don't understand what that P really stands for. It stands for the most powerful word in the motherfucking dictionary. Power.
Yeah.
I better have some motherfucking power in order to, you know, give the host some knowledge about how
No,
to really
for real.
move around the town. So I just think, like I said, this is just my perspective on it though, P. And that's one thing about everybody. Everybody has their own mind, and when everybody puts something together, we come with a better understanding about some shit.
No, yeah, definitely. So now, how you said that the strippers would need license, right?
Yeah.
But in the sense of, but that would still be legal. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So that might be a perceive, right? So maybe I guess back in the day with that phone sex, just for example, you know what I'm saying? But that was legal. Um, porn, right? That's legal. Now we're not gonna call it pimping, right? But that's what I'm saying. But when it comes to sex, that's what I mean. Like examples like that.
Look,
Uh,
I'll tell you some cold shit, P. I'm about to tell you the most coldest shit, and I really have to peek the script, right? Peek the script on this, brother. I
I'm
asked a
not gonna
circle of,
lie.
okay,
Oh, go ahead, P. I'm sorry.
no, I asked a circle of pimps one time. Hey, who's the biggest pimp in America? Who's the biggest pimp that y'all?
You said what, P? Oh, he's spinning. I couldn't
Okay,
hear what
can
he said.
y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you
yeah.
now.
Okay, my bad. My battery was going dead and it was letting me know. Um, I asked a group of pimps one day, hey, P, who's the biggest P? Because everybody was talking about stepping their shit up, and you know, how do you basically turn the tables from the track to bringing, you know, being able to have a bitch just getting the money the way you want her to. And you know what was said?
I'm gonna say myself.
No,
Shit.
I'm just saying, you know what was said? When I said,
Well,
well, I think Hugh Hefner is really the biggest pimp if we want to take a look at somebody
Hell no.
who really elevated. I'm gonna tell you why. Peep it. I'm gonna really tell you why. Because Hugh Hefner really sold the fantasy of a bitch with her pussy.
well, so look,
Hugh Hefner,
I, so look, now excuse me. So
go
oh,
ahead.
I didn't know that you was going to really like be like had like a serious like. So I would say like there ain't no such thing.
Okay.
Ain't no such thing as no biggest pimp. Ain't no such thing as the best pimp. Ain't no such thing as the greatest pimp.
Exactly.
And there ain't no such and there ain't no top to the game, right? So that's why, starting off with that, right? So even Hugh Hefner, the biggest pimp. Okay, well, was he pimping? You see what I'm saying?
But hold
You know what I
on.
mean? So that's the
Hold
thing.
on.
Was he
He was
pimping?
no, he wasn't pimping in our way, but was he
Well,
pimping? He was.
no, but was he pimping, bro? Was he pimping? I
It's
don't
either
know.
you
I don't
pimping or you not.
know. I don't know what our way is, right? But was he pimping?
Yeah, he was pimping. I'm gonna give it to him. He was pimping. I'm,
Okay, so watch this. So were they his
He
hoes?
was tricking,
Hold on,
man.
was they his hoes? Was them hoes
you said was that?
hoeing? Was them hoes hoeing?
Yeah,
At them parties, yes.
yeah.
Oh
Hey,
no, y'all okay, y'all gotta listen. Was them hoes hoeing?
No, they was prostitute.
yeah, that's why shooting.
Come
Okay.
on, y'all. Right? Right? Okay, so that's put in context. Now if we're gonna go with the world, then okay, but then was that it? Was he really pimping? See,
Mm.
that's just the outside. For sure, he could have been a big trick. Definitely, definitely. What I mean, what did he get 100%? Kendra, Right, Kendra went off and married the football player. I mean, what? He didn't even
Hmm.
have a Coco.
Ah,
Was he really? Could he have just been the trick
A
who had
hundred
a
percent.
magazine? How many tricks go on the blade and take pictures of the hoes?
mm, mm,
Mm, that part.
mm.
Could it have been a trick event? The Playboy. They had nothing to do with no pimping, man. So that's what
Okay.
I'm saying, right? So that's that. So as far as that type shit go, and it's not about getting a bitch off the track, right?
Mm.
It's just in the sense of I don't like when people using the track as a punishment for the bitch, right? Like that type of to go to the track, or you know what I'm saying, like that type of shit. But it's just that I'm saying I don't believe that it's any glory for a pimp to in saying all he plays is the track. Any
I,
hoe that comes across his path has to do the track only, and that's it, or she can't fuck with it. I don't see any glory in that. That's what I'm saying.
okay, and I feel you on that one. And I don't feel there's any glory on any piece saying it's only one way. Because some piece who say I don't believe the bitch can do nothing but the internet. Some piece say I don't believe the bitch can do nothing but the strip. I believe this is all about you finding your judge, and I mean, I'm different word, y'all. But you finding the bitch, and you know how to work that bitch. You know what's gonna make her the most money. Because I'm real with you, P. Every bitch ain't no,
Hmm.
every bitch ain't gonna make the numbers that you want on the track. That's just like every bitch ain't gonna make the numbers for some people in a strip club. Do you turn it down? I don't believe that you should turn it down. I believe
Hmm.
that you should get up there and pimp the way that you're supposed to. Because it ain't no one caliber of a real P. That's what separates the real from the fake. You know what an old nigga told me before, right?
What he said?
He said, man, you so stuck on the track, youngster. But see me, I can pimp around the track. I said, whoa,
Mm.
this old nigga done caught me with the coldest line. He done hit me cold as shit. And I'm sitting there thinking as a youngster, because the track is the shit. The track is where every known pimp wants to be. But then you gotta take a look. What's really on the track? Them bitches who really ain't got no game, and the bitches who get a whole lot of game about themselves, what do? They start finding the other jugs, the club,
Hmm.
the motherfucking tricks that's trying to give them fucking
Anyways.
2,500.
Hmm.
Not the tricks who's trying to argue with them over 60 and $80 and make a bitch feel good by giving her 100.
Yeah.
You did.
So
So
Yeah.
I
look,
get all
but I
that.
want to, but look, I was rude, and I would like you to finish. Let me know though why you think that Hugh Hefner is the biggest pimp. Because that is my perspective. So go ahead. I want you to finish
No,
yours.
and I
I'm vicious,
appreciate
son.
that.
So sorry. I'm vicious, son. Go ahead, Diddy.
I feel like the biggest pimp, we don't even know it.
Let me rephrase that. You know what I mean? But I was just looking at it as the fact of who was really successful out of checking it up out of a bitch. That's what I was really looking at as the framework as. Because when we
That could
say,
be a hoe hustler though.
don't get it wrong, don't get it wrong. But see, what's the differentiation is a hoe hustler, he's here and he's like the phantom in the night. You'll never see him again. But when we label people as this is what they do, we didn't know that white man for doing nothing else but dealing with bitches, having them on magazine covers. Like I said,
Hmm.
it's gonna be all different elements to this game, P. And niggas gotta find their jug. You see, that's what makes the game so fucked up. Everybody's trying to be the same nigga. So when these bitches encounter these people, what's the first thing that they say? Why do they play the way that they play now? You ain't never heard no bitch talk about, um, oh, I want a nigga who's gonna give me my own apartment. I want a nigga who's gonna have me in the Benz. You want an apartment in the Benz, bitch? What do I sound like? I think that's something you may open you up a bank account for and tell a trick to fill it up and do all that shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're coming to me like, bitch, if I'm choosing you, I'm choosing up now. That's my fee. I gotta get you an apartment in the Benz for you to fuck with me. God damn it.
And once you give it to her, she gonna blow.
No. This ain't even the point of giving it to her. It ain't even the point of giving it to her and she's blowing. You're gonna give it to the bitch and she ain't gonna appreciate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because a
That's
bitch
it.
blow, let me tell you something, P. That's cool. Because if I really did my job the way that I was supposed to, that bitch is coming back. Now,
True.
what you talking about? You're talking about these bitches is destined. They're destined for destruction, man. They go get with the pimping, and what's the first thing that they do? Pimping gives them all the game. All their game. And what does the bitch do? She ends up blowing. Go find some old nigga who just likes fucking on the bitch, who just like doing all kind of weird shit with the bitch, and then the bitch is showing him what to do now.
Mm-hmm.
Finding Danny, but he also has some bitches that like him that was behind him. He called them bitches and told them it's pimping now. Them bitches was already giving up coochie in the hood before a McDonald's meal on a motherfucking jumbo jack with cheese on it. So as soon as
Mm-hmm.
this nigga said, bitch, you can get $100, $80, we gonna add that shit up. What you think that bitch said, Pete? Remember, these are the
She
high
said okay.
school kids. These are the high school kids coming up out of high school. She said, okay. This is anybody, Pete. This is the beauty about life. We all get motherfucking interested in shit that we ain't never did before.
Oh, me, P.
You give a nigga a gun who ain't never shot a gun before, let that nigga go shoot a gun and empty out a clip. Tell me about tomorrow. Watch how that nigga acts tomorrow. You tell me,
No, for real.
I'm being real with
He
you,
gonna
Pete.
be posing like a supermodel with the gun on
Come
Instagram,
on now.
saying all type of captions under the post.
You
He
know
gonna be
when a
taking more
bitch gets
pictures
fucked.
than fucking yeah.
You
Like
know when a
wherever he
bitch gets
goes.
fucked and lose her virginity, P. She comes home with a new attitude. You can't tell me nothing, nigga. I'm grown. I got daughters. And they don't lie to me about them fucking. They let it be known. And when they came back in with a new attitude, P. So ain't none of this shit brand new. We want to act like it is. We want to act like we ain't seen this before. But we have.
Yep.
You
Just
know
gotta
what?
have your eyes open.
I give it to a gang of my partners, man, because when they see me fucking up, they really get on my ass. They really, really do. And I'm not perfect, P. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. I'm honest to God to say that, P. I'm not perfect.
Me
So
either.
when we're talking about, and that's why I said, now that he said that and put that in perspective, and y'all just said it like that, we can't never say who's the greatest, who's the best. Because when we do think of somebody who's the best, it's gonna be another motherfucker right after them. They gonna be
Mm-hmm.
talking
Well,
about
it's
him.
not. It's not. It's well. This is the thing, Diddy, right? Because you have to
Yeah.
think about this for sure. The most important, most powerful letter in the alphabet, other than G, would be the P, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is because the P for sure still a G, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Diddy, right? So what I'm saying is this the thing though. It's just pride, bro.
Yep.
It's a pride title.
Yep.
Yeah.
That-
It's a pride. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's just and that's why what I'm saying is it's like, what was we doing before the bitch was created, did he? That's the shit that I be on.
Okay.
God made a helper suitable for us. Put the hoe
Good.
to use, right? That's the house, right? And then
That
happily it'll
dominion
be the
over the
hoe and me.
world. That's what
You know what I'm saying? The home, right? So put her to use. But what game? Because they say, oh, pimper retires, home expire. No, the home don't expire. The prostitution might, but the home will live for forever with the pimping. It's just
Okay.
that what other game, right? People say what the ing means what? I'm not going. I'm not right. That's slick talk. What do I say? Introduce new game. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That was
Maybe the
wrong.
bitch is saying, I need God. The whole bring the ing to the PIMP, right? So what? I need God, because how else she gonna see him if she don't see him through her man? So what was we doing before the bitch was created? So what was our talents, our gifts, our this or that? Because for sure
we not working for nobody.
Okay.
But when we get the money, what we gonna do with the money?
I always say that. I always say that, P.
You see what
I always.
I'm
It
saying?
ain't not about. To me, it ain't never been about P. After my first 2.5 years in the game, I said that it's never about the money because all of us is out here getting money. Whether you a $500 nigga, I even seen the $250 ass niggas sit up there and stack their money up, P, and really look like something. So it's exactly what you just said. It ain't what you doing, it's how you gonna do it. Because overall, we all want to last through this shit, right? The pimping don't retire. I say the same thing. How you gonna say you're a retired pimp? So you mean your game ran out, right? Your game ran out. That's what I call a retired nigga. Your game ran out. You ain't have no more games. That's the thing.
Or the stomach for this shit no more.
So I'm
Nah,
gonna tell you the truth,
you don't
P.
need the stomach. See, if you got the stomach, you ain't got the pimping. See, that's what I'm saying. You're
Yeah,
not nothing in the stomach. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna be real with you, man. I heard this from an old nigga, man. When we talking about stomach, P, first thing I do ask any nigga, because whether they want to be a pimp or whether they thinking about it, I intrude them when I say this. Would you be able to pimp on your mama? It ain't no nasty, trashy, trying to fuck. It ain't no none of that. If your mama was a hoe and you claim you out here pimping, would you be able to send that bitch? And this is your mama we talking about. Because the old pimp told me that. And this nigga was serious.
Okay, so
Sweet.
what was your answer?
Hell
Because I
hell
say nah,
motherfucking
hell
what?
nah, I ain't gonna pimp on my mama. So what that make
Oh,
that mean I ain't no
no,
pimp? Cause I ain't gonna pimp on my mama? No, I'm just asking, right? That
listen,
mean I ain't no
I
pimp
can't
cause I ain't gonna pimp on
that.
my mama? How
No,
pimpish is that? Right?
you're
You know what I'm saying? If I was a pimp, maybe I wouldn't have to pimp on my
but
mama. Hey man, right?
Hey,
No, I'm just
bang.
saying, you
you're
know,
missing
right?
the concept.
Come on. No, I'm not missing the concept.
No,
You missing
you
the
are.
perspective. You
No,
missing the
I get the
perspective.
perspective because when he first hit me with it,
But you
trust me, I
agreed.
sat there and said,
I would have.
fuck,
I'm showing. I would have. My perspective. I would have answered them. No, I wouldn't,
I do
because then I'd have to
not
ask you
lie,
with the
P.
game watching, did he? Because then I have to ask you with the game watching. Would you pimp on your mama?
You said what?
Then I would have to ask you with the game watching. Would you pimp on your mama?
Listen to me, P. And like I said, this ain't nothing about being nasty, classy, passy.
I'm just
This
saying. Would you? So,
motherfucking right. That bitch was going, man. Go get this money.
and that's the pride. Look, and that's the pride. That's the
That ain't the
pride.
pride.
You see what I'm
That ain't
saying?
the
That's the
pride.
pride.
That no.
That's the pride.
No,
Okay,
that
cause watch
motherfucker.
this. Then how come you haven't? How come you haven't then? How come you haven't then?
My mama dead. My mama been dead.
Okay, was she alive when you
Nah,
was old
my
enough to
mama,
pimp?
my mama
Huh?
died like as soon as I turned 18. I was 18 and a half when I started this.
Okay.
My mom died, I think, I want to say the second week after I turned 18, that she had came and picked me up from jail. And then she had came home and told me, nigga, I love you. I ain't smoking dope no more. I'm getting my shit together. And as soon as she left, she got in a car accident.
God damn.
You know what I'm talking
Damn.
about? So, but when the man put it in that perspective, I understood what perspective he was really putting it. He was putting it in a
Baby, I'm a pimp.
perspective of,
I'm a whole
nigga,
ass pimp.
you can't have no motherfucking stuff.
I'll
But
tap
that ain't
out for
true,
a
because it's a thing,
couple
right?
hours.
That's the thing.
Go
But but
ahead.
the but the understanding, right? And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, if he told you to understand it, but this the thing. Knowledge is okay. What would you say knowledge is?
Knowledge is the key. Knowledge is the key to success.
No. Like, what is knowledge?
Oh, it's know-how.
Okay,
It's the proper understanding. It's the proper understanding of whatever you decide or thinking about doing. You
okay.
need to have
Now,
some knowledge to it, right? Am I going off ball?
no. Okay, now, how about this? Now,
Yeah.
what would you, or how would you describe wisdom?
Wisdom is something that you've been through. It's something that you have. It's something you have went through yourself, so you be able to. So you be able to share the knowledge of what you know. That's wisdom.
No,
So,
for real.
hold on before everybody start agreeing. Now, can you be someone be unwise and that would be something that would determine by what they've been through.
You said what? Say that one more time.
Can someone be unwise, and they're unwise based on how they conducted themselves in the situations that they've been through?
Yeah.
Right. So I would say, right, wisdom would be the correct application of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Apply knowledge, but correctly. That would be wisdom, right? Incorrectly would be unwise. So that's how I would say what wisdom is, right? Right. So the knowledge will give instructions to the bitch, but the bitch is the one that shows us our wisdom, in the sense of if she's following the instructions, then she'll show that we're wise, our instructions, that type of thing. Now, what would you give an example of understanding?
Of understanding?
Yes. So we got knowledge, wisdom, right?
Yes.
So now understanding.
Well,
What would you say?
Well, understanding to me is putting it in a perspective where somebody can get it through their head and put themselves in them exact shoes that you're actually telling them to walk in. Then they have an understanding because now they properly get the format of what you're trying to put out. A lot of people, you'll try to say something, but they don't really get the format of what you really meaning by that. They think that it sounds good or it sounds bad, one or the other, and they're either going to go off of it or say, I don't get what you're saying. It's confusing me. But when you got the proper understanding about it, you know where it's gonna where they're trying to bring you to and where it's gonna lead to.
Now,
The good, the bad.
Yeah,
now,
understanding is
but now
is
this the
everything.
thing. Hold on, but this the thing. But can
Yep.
someone think that they understand, but they don't understand what you want, like what you want them to understand?
Hell the fuck yeah.
Okay, that happens all the time, and that's been happening since the
Right.
beginning of time. That's
So
what.
now this,
Go ahead.
so now look,
Pretty
so now that's what
parallel
leads me into what understanding truly is to understand what the person is giving off, why they did what they did, right? So this is an example. If someone takes a gun, right, a shotgun, and they put it in their mouth and they pull the trigger, would they, now the knowledge tells you, right, that if you put a gun in your mouth, now would you think that that's a smart thing that they did, that was wise?
If they put
Say it one more time.
If a person put a shotgun in their mouth and pulled the trigger, would you think that was wise?
what I
Depends on what
think
outcome
that
they want.
it was wise,
Yes.
I don't know what the motherfucker was going through. P, I'm not gonna lie to you
I was about to say depend on what outcome they wanted.
because it can be all kind of reasons why that motherfucker put a shotgun in their mouth.
Okay, so look, if you standing on the street and you see a car and it runs in the back of another car, the car stops at a light and another car just runs in the back of it, and you could tell that they were looking, they knew what they were doing, and they ran in the back of the car. Would you say that was wise?
No, that wouldn't be wise. But then again, one more time, I'm the person who looks outside the box, Pete, because I'm always thinking outside the box. Even when I'm going to tell myself that was not wise, I'm going to say it's a reason why they did that.
Could have been an insurance scam, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
So
what
so that's what so that's my example of what understanding. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I would give an example for understanding. Okay.
Okay.
So when he said, "Would you pimp your mama?" and then you said, "Yeah, I understand I know the context what he was saying," but are you sure that you have the understanding? That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Because you could have been like, "Yeah, pimp your mama." Yeah, I would. And then he told you, "Oh yeah, well, because to be a pimp, you got to have no feelings." Okay, well then, is that true? Right? Because what are feelings? What are feelings?
Okay, well, you want to know something? And when he said that, Pete, trust me, I looked at it in all aspects, and I just didn't come up with the answer that night. That wasn't what I did. I didn't come up with the answer that night, but when I sat back and looked at it, I'm just gonna keep it real with you, P. That's what I hear a lot of niggas saying. Yeah, I'm pimping on some hoe out here, but my daughter can't be no hoe.
Right.
So why is you out here pimping on a hoe then if your daughter can't be no hoe?
Right.
Because let me tell everybody something. Because if don't nobody believe it, I'm one who done went through it already. Yeah,
Right.
we will all reap what we sow. We all reap what we sow. So for anybody to say that, oh, mine, I wouldn't agree if mine did it or this, that, and the third. We y'all might want to be some niggas who just might stop trying to send a bitch. Stop trying to send a bitch if you don't want every bitch to be sent. That's the knowledge I took it as. That's the knowledge I interpret it as.
So
Because
now
when
let me ask you
one
this.
bitch should no bitch be, when we sending one bitch should no bitch be motherfucking excluded out from you're better than the next bitch.
Okay, so let me ask you this thing. Do you have a bottom, bitch?
You said what? I
You,
never believed in no bottom P. I'm the bottom to the top, back to the motherfucking bottom
okay,
when it all down.
okay. Now
Fuck,
let me ask you this.
bottom
Now
bitch.
let me ask you this. Now, does a bitch sit in the front seat?
You said there's a bitch in the front seat, yeah. If ain't no pimp in the car, if my
Okay,
pocket
well,
car,
so what if? Okay, how many hoes have you had at once?
I've been about 7 deep at once, maybe 8.
Okay, now, not one bitch was above the next bitch.
Hell no. No, I don't put no bitch above no bitch. Ain't no
Okay,
bitch
now,
above no bitch.
okay, so hold on. Now, not one's hoeing was above the next one's hoeing.
Even if it
Come
was,
on,
P.
Diddy, you
You
can't
know,
fuck with me, Diddy. Come on, Diddy. Not one's hoeing was his next hoeing.
even if it was, I'm not going to.
So hold on.
But
What
hold
we
on.
talking? We talking.
Let me
No, I'm
finish.
saying. Go ahead.
My bad. I had to sweat something real quick.
Go
My bad.
ahead. Go ahead, Diddy. I'm fucking with. I like Diddy. Go ahead.
Nah,
Come on.
I'm just keeping it actual and factual. P. To me, I ain't never had a bitch that was better than no bitch. Even when the bitch probably felt that way, she either got away or,
But we talking about her hoeing though.
okay,
All
we know
seven
this.
bitches
P, we
wasn't
know
one.
this.
Wasn't no hoeing. Okay. Well
You
then,
got
but then
27
let's be
motherfuckers.
wise.
You want me
Well, are we being wise with what we
to,
know?
okay, I'm so fucking people. We got 27 people up in here. You know I don't like to do.
But that ain't nothing, and that ain't nothing. We're just gonna
Okay.
beat that, but see, because we gotta be honest. We
Well,
gotta be
okay.
honest though.
Well, we're gonna be honest about it then, P. Well, okay, yeah, you know this like I know this, man.
So why'd you
You
say
know this like
something
this.
different then? So why'd you say something different? Why you
You said what?
want to mislead people?
Because if you don't know, if you like got the knowledge and you know, it's okay. Then you know what I'm saying is, yeah, you sit back out of your chair saying, man, what is this nigga Diddy talking about? But if you ain't got the knowledge, you're gonna think what I'm saying is okay. A lot of times, people, like I say, I drop little jewels and dimes. But people who know it and who really got it, they'll catch it real quick. But it's
No,
these
for
folks
real.
who
That's
believe my bullshit.
look. He's something else. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Diddy, Diddy,
Huh?
is you some pimping?
Oh,
Diddy,
man.
Diddy.
Why
It depends
you
on who
fucking with me
asking.
this morning?
Come on,
Why
Sosa.
you fucking with
Diddy,
me?
come on, Diddy.
Why you fucking with me, man?
What you mean?
You fucking with me this morning, man.
Well, I'll leave it just like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it just like that. Well, I fuck with you though, Diddy. Why, YG? Why don't you come up here, man? That's why I ain't saying nothing to you, bro. Damn. That's why I've been ignoring you. I see you, YG. Come up then if you're gonna come up. I want you to talk to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy.
What's happening?
Look, he done got quiet on me. You drinking some Ciroc?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Look, so coconut Ciroc with Langer's coconut juice and pineapple, like those slices or chunks. Wow. Y'all should try that. Pineapple juice too. Pineapple juice, Langer's, coconut juice with the coconut Ciroc.
With the coconut Ciroc?
The coconut Ciroc. It is called Cocoloso. With the coconut Ciroc. Coconut Ciroc, Langer's coconut juice. 100% pure coconut juice with the Langer's pineapple juice. 100%. And then you can get like the Dole slices or something, freeze them or something, make them fly. But that combination, bomb as fuck.
Bomb
Hennessy,
as fuck.
Hennessy with the cold Starbucks coffee with the A&W cream soda or root beer.
What?
Y'all gonna love it. Look, it's like an ice cream float. It's gonna taste like an ice cream float, y'all. I'm saying, look, the Hennessy, for real, right? Hennessy with the Starbucks coffee, mocha or something, or caramel, with either the cream soda or root beer. Y'all gonna love it.
Mm.
Y'all gonna love it. Y'all
He said
gonna love it.
cream soda or the root beer.
The cream soda or root beer, but with the Starbucks cold coffee. The Starbucks, the little glass jar at Starbucks. With
Yeah.
that though. Yeah. Y'all gonna love it. Guaranteed them two right there, boy. Cause it's gonna taste like a root beer float.
I can imagine it
On
now.
everything. I don't know why I thought about that as soon as you said that. When you said the cream and then you said the root beer, I'm like, this motherfucker must taste like a root beer float. But I didn't see the ice cream element in there, so I'm like, huh.
Right? So look, the cream soda,
The cream soda, yeah.
right? But on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? On the rocks, right? So cold, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Bob. That's Bob.
He said
Um,
my cholesterol is high. He said my cholesterol is high. Quit playing.
but what's high? What's high though? Coffee? Where's the cholesterol? See, look, Diddy done got quiet on me now. All right, so look, so
Cholesterol.
look, so look, now Diddy, so look now, um, when it comes to the pimping in the home, right? Let me ask you this: who would you say works for who?
You said
Break
who
them
would
down.
you say works more?
Works for who? I'm asking who works for who.
Who works for
Pimping
who?
work. I mean, the hoe work for the
Oh,
pimp.
Come
no.
on, so said
The hoe
damn.
work. Oh,
Wait,
I
wait,
thought
wait,
you.
wait,
Fuck, god damn.
wait, wait, wait,
I
Go ahead.
wait. Because when pimping get to work, let me tell you something, man. When pimping get to work for the bitch, you ain't pimping.
True.
If you working for that hoe, man, you ain't pimping. That hoe coming to you to fuck with some instructions.
Okay, so does she work for you?
You know, Did you just hear what I said? If you the pimping and she's the hoeing and you're working for the hoeing, ain't there something wrong there?
But does she work for you though?
I just peeked out the twist that you tried to put it in.
I didn't try. I didn't put no twist. I was asking the
You
same
put the
question.
twist on it. You
I
tried
just
to put
asked
the
the
twist on
question,
it.
bro. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? This question. Did she work for you? Because that was really the question.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Nah, she don't work for me. That
Okay.
ain't what it is. She don't work for me, P.
Okay. Now let
Because
me ask you this.
we in a motherfucking ownership. I'm just the CEO.
Okay. So now let me ask you this thing. Now, what does she own?
You said what does she own? Fuck you mean what does she own, man? She own a motherfucking pussy. That's what she own.
So what do you own?
You said what do I own?
Yes.
I don't own shit on that bitch.
Well, you said that y'all were in the ownership.
I don't own shit up on that bitch. Nah, I own the motherfucking expectations and elevations of getting that bitch of some know-how on how to get it. That's what I own. That bitch is
Okay.
motherfucking look, man. That bitch is a motherfucking what do you call them people, P? What do you call them people?
Prostitute.
No, I just want to say I want to say no, man. We're talking business right now. We're talking business. She's the
So look, let me ask you this there.
I want to say
Let me ask you this.
golden star, man. That bitch is the golden star,
Let
man.
me let me let me ask you this there. Is it your money or her money?
Who said? Hold on. When it hits my hand, it's my.
No,
When it hits
no.
my hand, it's my money.
I mean, when it hits your hand, it's your money.
Mm-hmm.
So that
So when
sounds
she leaves out the door, whose money is she going to get?
I don't know, man. It's whoever that bitch want to come back and give it to.
Okay.
Let's just be real,
Okay.
because we all really don't never
You,
know that.
you
We
want to
have
be real?
we
Okay,
have
let's be real. Let's be a little more real. Let's be a little more real.
okay.
What's the difference between a hoe and a prostitute?
Well, my perspective on it, since I done dissected it for many years, my
Really?
perspective of it is, P, a lot of these hoes, they like the young bitches. They like the young bitches who don't know where they going. And different people gonna say different shit, but like I said, this is just me. Ain't everybody gotta agree, but this is just me. Because like I said, everybody, a lot of niggas still do this. All they want to be on is the track. Man, I'm trying to hit the motherfucking stars with this shit, man. I ain't just trying to be on the track. I'm trying to hit the motherfucking moon, the mountains, and the sea.
Okay, bro.
So,
Hear me?
What's the difference?
you know
What's the difference?
what? A lot of niggas gonna try to say, hoes pay pimps and prostitutes are freelancers.
What are you gonna say?
Diddy cold, man. I ain't gonna lie. Diddy is a cold piece.
You think so?
You
You think
look,
so?
because
You think so? You think
I
so,
see what he doing,
Sosa?
but he ain't
See,
got
look,
me.
he want me. Sosa
He
want me
not
to let him
answering the
down.
question on
No, he
purpose.
go no,
Like,
but that's just he just making it harder on himself. I don't know
oh
why he
god.
won't. He can't run. He for sure can't run. You know what I mean? So we gonna have fun with this.
No,
So
fun,
you know,
fun.
like I
I
said,
see what Diddy trying to do. He cold, man.
but that's I mean,
Let's do
he
it.
needs to be hot. He needs to be hot. That's the point. He's still cold. Okay. So the whole thing is this now.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Before you even say it, before you even say
Before I say what?
what you about to say,
What
because I see what you.
am I about to
Go
say?
ahead.
No,
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
go
do it.
ahead. Let me know. Because if you say it, I'm like, okay, let me know something. What I'm about to say.
I don't know. So go ahead.
You
That's
know what
why I
he
said
about to
that.
say? Play the lottery.
Okay, so look. So you did help him with that. Cause you made me lose my goddamn train of thought when I'm gonna remember though. Damn, that's crazy. I know I asked a nigga a question. So look, this, no, listen. So this the thing. What's the difference between a prostitute and a hoe? What do you say?
To me, like I said, Pete, to me, a whole need that's like having a kid, man. A whole needs some directions and instructions, and she needs to be taught the proper way to do some things. A prostitute, Pete, a prostitute knows how to go up out the door and go get that shit and come back with it. Now, whether she's paying the pimp or not, because that's what they say separates the two. But to me, prostitute is just I want to say a level up. Because she just goes out the door and she ain't got to get told. She ain't got to fucking get the same shit ran
So
through.
so the
And
so
I've
let me
been
ask
saying,
you this then.
go ahead.
So let me ask you, do hoes fuck for free?
You said what?
Do hoes fuck for free?
Yeah, hoes fuck for free. A lot of hoes fuck for free. Fuck yeah. That's why I say I like dealing with prostitutes because it's
Okay, so
free.
so do prostitutes fuck for free?
Nah, I don't know none of that has, P.
Have you ever
I'm
had
gonna
a
keep it.
Have you ever had a prostitute?
Yeah, I have
Does
had a
she charge
prostitute.
does she charge you?
Oh, come on now. I don't even
No, I'm
like
asking you because I'm asking you. She's a prostitute, right?
she's a prostitute.
Okay, did she charge you?
P, I don't even know what kind of questions
Did
that would be.
she charge you,
Hell
bro? Yeah,
no,
okay,
hoes and pimps
then
don't
that's
pay.
easy.
Unless you
That's
saying
easy.
pimp,
That's
you
easy. No,
saying I'm not
she
a pimp.
didn't. No, I didn't say. Excuse me.
Because I'm a pimp. That's
No,
why.
but okay,
But
but
I
but she but
don't
she's
have the.
still but
But
she's
hold
still
on.
a pro-
But
but
hold
she's
on.
still a prostitute, right?
But wait.
Is she a prostitute when she's with you?
You said what?
Is she a prostitute when she's with you?
Yeah, it's a motherfucking mustache. She's a bitch who gets some money. I don't know
Is
how
she
I
a
work myself. Now
prostitute when
after I
she's
fuck
with you?
with the bitch and I
Okay,
lay
so
with
then
the
let
bitch,
me ask you
I'm a
this then. Then
looking
this,
like a bitch.
then let me ask you this then.
Now
Is she a
give it to me
prostitute when she's with the trick?
for sure.
So is she a prostitute when she's with the pimping?
That was a good one. Ooh, you just hit me with the good one. That was a
See,
good
you don't
one.
deserve this, bro. Okay, you don't deserve this game. Okay, but this is the good thing of tonight. Who needs some game? Okay,
That's why I said Diddy
who
cold,
needs some
man. This
game?
is a cold
No, but
piece.
he needs to be hot though. You see
He,
what I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm saying. He
You
needs to
know.
be hot, but he cold.
Now, 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 let's talk about the difference between the prostitute and the
Now,
hoe.
Now give it to me. Now give it to me. You give it to me. I want to hear
No,
y'all.
no, right? No, so what I'm saying is this. The hoe, right? The game is what? Pimping and hoeing, right? Or is it pimping and prostitution, right? So
See,
now
hold, let me stop you right there because all y'all niggas got these slick ass words, pimping and hoeing
who is
this.
all y'all niggas?
All everybody. Yeah, I'm
Who is
starting to
all
see this
y'all
from everybody.
niggas?
I'm seeing this from everybody. But like
You
I
ain't heard,
said,
tell me what you heard
hold
from
on.
me. What
See,
you hear from me?
now I'm hearing some
No, no, no.
shit.
Whatever you about to say. Did you ever
Now,
hear
go
from
ahead.
me? No, what you're about to say that
I'm
everybody
waiting.
says.
I'm waiting.
Did you
Hold
hear
on.
from
I'm
me?
waiting to hear.
No,
So
go
give it to me because I'm
ahead.
always
No, go
listening.
ahead. No, let
I'm
me know
waiting on
what you were
you.
gonna say. I would like to know what everybody says that y'all niggas. Go ahead.
Oh, hoes fuck with pimps. Oh, yeah. Hoes fuck with pimps. But what I'm starting to see with hoes, with every bitch who says that she's a hoe, and that's why I had to change the label like cable. Because I said friends. I'm not falling in. I want to set it. So motherfucker don't never forget it. See, everybody wants to run with the dialect of play keep up and catch up. I don't play that
Look,
dialect.
let me offer you. I would like to teach you something.
Go
Whenever you
ahead.
use the word like everybody or all
Well,
or you know
you
what I'm
can
saying?
start
Look, look,
friends.
look, 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 look. Every time you use
You
that,
fucking
listen,
with this.
bro.
I
Listen,
don't
bro.
know why you even wanted to
Look,
do this.
look, look. You'll always, that's 100%,
Okay.
lose when you say everybody if it's not 100%.
Yeah, that's
Anytime you say
always gonna be.
everybody, anybody, right? Or
Well,
always, every time we use words like that.
let me rephrase
All
it.
right, go ahead.
Then hold on, let me rephrase it then. Let me
Most,
rephrase it. Be-
go ahead.
Most niggas.
There you
Most
go.
niggas. And when I label the label niggas, because when I hear niggas talk, this is the same shit I hear niggas say all the time. See, the one thing about game
Now,
and
right
about
there,
this game, hold on,
all the
wait, no, I'm
time,
not you, P.
all
Because one thing
the
that
time.
about this game that I'm starting to see more and more often with slick talking ass niggas is all y'all niggas want to say in the same element, in the same
Who's
direction.
y'all niggas? Who's all y'all?
Everybody who's talking like this.
Look, it's only slick if you
Go
slipping
ahead.
on what I'm saying.
Go ahead, though.
It's only slick if you slipping on what I'm saying. Is you slipping?
Go tell me what you're saying.
Is you slipping?
You got to tell me what you're saying so I can make sure I'm
I'm
not
gonna
slipping.
I'm gonna let you talk to a hoe.
Now,
That's
first of
what
all,
I'm
you
gonna let you do. I
want
want you to talk to the hoe.
nothing.
No, I'm just
I want to
saying.
talk to the hoe because I'm having a conversation with you.
Okay, well, give
So what I need to
me a
talk to the hoe for? Because
well
what conversation does the hoe got for me? Unless you're talking about
because
giving me
hey,
some money.
she might have
One
some
more
money
time.
for you.
You
She
ain't
might have
talking
some
too
money
slick.
for you.
You ain't
She might
talking
have some
slick.
money for you.
You're not talking slick.
The
You're
real
talking to
expensive.
Diddy, P.
The
You're not talking to one
the
of these old,
the real
you know what I mean?
expensive.
If you're trying to take
Yeah,
it,
what's
turn
up?
it.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Okay.
Look at my room.
You said look at
What
your
y'all
room.
talking about?
Oh, we were just talking about Diddy was saying how not one bitch is above the next bitch.
Shouldn't be. That's showing favoritism, ain't it? Shabby.
Diddy.
Tell me
Diddy.
what you got. What you telling me? What you saying? Because I'm
Okay,
talking to
so
you.
now
Wait, hold on.
ex-
Wait.
expensive.
No.
Uh,
It ain't no expensive right now. No, I'm
Dang,
talking
that's
to you.
crazy. Y'all see
No,
this?
I'm talking to
Expensive. That's
you.
crazy.
I'm
I'm
not
trying to
talking
talk to
to
the homie.
you.
Look,
I don't
damn,
want to talk to
expensive. This
you.
bitch.
I want to
So
talk to
look,
you. Because
look,
when you pull me up
expensive.
to have a
You see
conversation,
this? You see
nigga, I
this,
need your
y'all?
conversation to be right and
Expensive.
correct. Because
Damn,
you're
baby,
talking to a
I'm
pimp.
trying to get a word in
You're
this
not talking
word.
to a trick.
Shit,
You
you
talking
know
to
what
the
I'm
pimp.
saying?
You're
Watch
not talking
this.
to a trick.
Is you the pimping, Diddy?
Is you the pimping?
Sound
I'm
like
whatever
Yep, you
you want
goddamn
me.
right.
a
I'm
Is you the
book
whatever
pimping?
you
publisher.
want me. I don't know no more.
Look,
Like
Because
an
if this is
author.
okay,
called,
well let me know something
wait,
then. So look
if we
now,
calling this pimping in
expensive.
today's era, let me tell you something. If we calling this pimping in today's era, I think all y'all niggas need to go check the motherfucking book.
Okay,
Because all y'all stealing
so
this shit like crooks. Because
so
you're
look,
stealing right now. You
expensive.
know you're stealing, right?
I would
You
like
know
Oh,
you're
he
to.
about
I'm
to
gonna
do his
stealing,
fall
P.
big
back
one.
for a
He about
minute.
to turn
You
Expensive,
up.
know
right?
you're
I'm gonna fall
stealing.
back. Expensive.
You
Would you
know you're
mind talking
stealing.
to this gentleman, please? Go
Ah,
ahead.
You trying to send
Yeah.
a hoe one more time, man. You can't send no hoe to talk to me. You can't send, hold on,
Then the
let me
hoe
rephrase that. You
talk to
can't send
you.
no bitch to talk to a pimp, nigga. I don't know who the fuck you thought you was pulling up in this motherfucker. Cause you ain't pulled up Mr. Sucker. Nigga, you pulled up Mr. Diddy. 951 Diddy, nigga. G
951.
motherfucking Diddy. And the G is for the gentleman that I
501
am.
expensive,
So
nigga.
I think you better knock it
Yeah,
off, P.
knock it
Because if you
off.
really want to try to get the pimping, let's get the
Buster.
pimping, nigga. The fuck
Right.
this
You
look
dig,
like, man?
man?
You want a pimp?
Yeah, let's have
Now
a
do you want
pimp
a
out,
pimp?
nigga. How many hoes you got, nigga?
I need to ask you that. Do you
Baby,
How
want a
many
pimp?
motherfucking hoes
Because
you got,
apparently you
nigga?
ain't on my level. Because you still talking about
The
motherfucking shit that these
gentleman
niggas was
with
talking
most
about
hoes
when they
win,
was still
nigga.
talking about, oh,
Diddy got
yeah,
0.
I'm the pimping, but getting caught up talking about they're the biggest squares with girlfriends and wives at home. So, nigga, what you doing? Who you
Shit.
talking to, P? Before you ever try to get me on some motherfucking platform to try to pull my hotel, you might want to check your mail, nigga. Go check that mailbox, man. Fuck you
Y'all know he
think I am.
y'all know he got a chicken
You're
shack,
not
right?
smarter than me. You know that, right? You're motherfucking right. I got to say it again, bitch.
Y'all
What I
know
got?
he own a chicken
Chicken
shack, right?
Shack. So let's bring it like that.
The
So who else
chicken
got
shack.
something
I'm
to say?
so
Would anybody
serious
else
with
like
y'all
to
right
go
now.
on?
He owns a chicken shack,
Y'all big
catering
niggas better
company.
realize what y'all niggas is trying to
that's an
do.
egg a day.
Why you
Wait,
Shit.
gotta
wait, wait,
call
wait,
them
wait.
niggas?
Wait.
That's
What you're
so
trying to
ghetto.
do, it still won't add up to what I do.
Do.
So let's talk about it, pimp. Since you want a pimp, I try to be, I try to be cautious and
Copacetic.
motherfucking very gentleman. Like, yeah, I try to be copacetic, man, without having to be energetic. But
Right.
if this niggas want me to get in my time,
Yeah.
I got time. That's
Yeah.
all I do got. Because
Jump
real
about your
pimps got,
pimp
I
body.
don't know what all y'all other niggas is around here doing,
Hey, I just
but
like how he
real
let the
pimps got,
bitch give him the words to say. That was fly. She said
Yeah.
copacetic. He said, yeah, copacetic. That's right, bitch. Go ahead. Keep on saying. You get, let me fall back. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, Joe.
You
no,
gotta
no,
have some
no, no. I
class.
want you. I don't know why she's even talking. Where you
Can I
at?
talk to you
I
expensive?
need you, P.
You got an ear
Hold
for
on,
me
should I take the P
expensive?
back? Hey, nigga, I need you.
Or
There you
no?
go. I need the nigga. Where the nigga at?
Why you gotta
Let
call
me
them
know
I
niggas?
don't
something
know. I
expensive.
don't know who this nigga thought I
Expensive,
was.
let me know something.
Because
Ah,
when it
shit,
gets
I
to
just got
talking
off
to
a date with
niggas,
me.
that's
I'm
how I
about to
talk to
go.
niggas. See, I ain't
If
talking
the
to no
pimping
pimp.
don't want
I
to
gotta
talk,
talk
if
to a
if
nigga.
if if Diddy don't want to talk to you, can Sosa talk to you? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Now.
Oh, Diddy got the floor right now. You know, they don't speak with pimp speaking and
I'm
shit,
just
you know?
asking. You know, closed mouths don't get fed, so I'm just asking politely. I ain't doing the most. I ain't
So,
screaming at the phone. I ain't cussing you out. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
nah, fuck that. Hold on, P. Because I
Nah,
gotta
fuck
get back
that.
to this nigga right here. To this nigga. I gotta get back to the nigga.
Yeah.
Because when niggas get ignorant, you know what I mean? Your shit can't be proven off three major things that everybody needs proof off of. Because that's what makes shit classified,
Expensive. You eat today?
clerical. Where's your
You
Verified.
fed that
no
tummy?
classified and variable? You have
Variable.
to be able to verify the shit that he's talking about.
Variable?
So I need science, statistics, and history. What part of science, statistics, and history do you got? For
Expensive. You
some
getting
slick
thick?
niggas and some
Behind
young
closed
niggas,
doors, you getting
slick
thick?
bullshit.
I heard you
How
got a
long you
little
been
booty
pimping?
on you now. You getting a little booty, growing some titties
How
out of
long you been
nowhere?
pimping, nigga? How long you been sending your girlfriend is the next question I'm gonna ask. So let's go.
Let's go.
How long you
Let's
been sending
go.
your girlfriends?
He sending the bitch, ain't he?
I'm not.
Expensive.
Hey, you got. So I've been the main one always saying this for many years. You better go send that bitch who you laid up with before you try to go have that a hoe.
You said what? What?
You better send that bitch who you laid up with before you try to go have that any hoe.
Who you talking about, Denny? Diddy?
Denny.
My fault.
I'm talking to the nigga who been talking. The ignorant nigga claim that he's pimping. But one more time, I think the nigga might be limping around this motherfucker.
Not the
I don't
yipping.
know. He said he's some pimping, but I think he might be limping.
Let me see
One more
that
time,
forehead,
I'm
expensive.
not these young niggas, man. You can't try to shoot your shot and think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep on going because one more time, you don't have science, statistics, or history, nigga. You
Expensive.
going
How
off
much
your
you break
Science,
from?
motherfucking bullshit,
statistics, or history.
and then you pull up the bitch. You pull
Brown
up this bitch out
skin,
of any
dark
bitch.
skin. How much you break from? It sounds like it's a lot of money over there. How much you break from?
It's a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
Still gotta, yeah. You
Thumb through it.
dig?
Don't show it on the camera, but thumb through it. You know what I'm saying? Let us hear it. Let me hear it. Music to a pimp's ears. Let me hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I made trap me. I got enough from, yeah.
What, you got a quota? That's what's going on. You got a quota?
Nigga, yeah, I made quota.
What's your
Yeah.
quota?
Yeah, on Dino Live. Shit. What? I already did make quota.
You
Yeah.
got a limit to
Now
your
y'all
hoe
see
after
what I'm
But
saying?
I got a repost right now.
Hold on.
you got a
This ain't nothing
24-hour
against this
limit?
bitch. But you know what I
Shit,
mean?
I'm
This
not
is what
sleepy.
niggas
All I
do.
do is sell pussy.
This is what niggas do. They entertain shit like this, man, but claim that they the pimping, but they entertaining it. Hey, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing in the clown show this morning because
What's the
apparently I
clown?
was talking
How's the
to a
clown
clown.
show? You was having a
Bitch, I
gentleman
wasn't talking
conversation,
to you,
normal
so you talk
conversation.
when you spoken to, bitch,
Hold
because
the
I'm not talking
fuck
to you.
up, Diddy. I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to, but you can talk to them like that. You ain't gonna talk to me like that, nigga. I don't know where you become this big old yimp, nigga. All of a sudden when I get on the fucking line,
What?
but this ain't that and that ain't this. You need to
Oh,
calm
goddamn
that
it. Was
down for real, because you don't
Yeah,
even
bitch, I
but
got no
was
I
about
hoes.
don't
to
talk to
accept the
you.
You don't even
cockroach
got no
cat.
hoes. You don't even be sending no hoes. You don't need to send no hoes.
It's cool.
The chickens that you send back to the barnyard, them not hoes. You ain't getting no money out of them for real, for real.
But I want to
Nigga,
show
you
you
cam
something,
up, you
bitch.
show that same
Because
fucking
every
money that you
time
had
I
in your
come, I need to
cigarette
show you
box,
something.
boy. Oh, you done broke it down into 20s,
I
nigga.
done broke it
Why you
down,
break the
bitch.
hundreds
Oh,
down
hold
into
on.
20s, Diddy?
We're not going to stop it, bitch.
Why did you break
Because
all them
I
hundreds
was
down
telling
into
you,
20s,
show
Diddy?
me some money.
Why did you
Hold on,
break
stop
all
on.
those
Bitch,
hundreds
we
down
going
into
back to the
20s,
box.
Diddy?
You know we going back to the box, bitch. So let's play.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
your
Last time I'm
catering
telling
company.
y'all.
I think the
I
truth
don't know
Ah,
what y'all
is
yeah,
niggas
your
about
think.
catering
15
company,
pounds,
nigga.
10
Nigga,
more
Yeah.
every day.
Nigga,
I
this
don't know
all off
what you
pussy.
think,
Fuck,
bitch.
nigga. This
You better
all off
show me
pussy. Fuck,
something and better
nigga.
get to it.
Fuck you talking about.
Get
Let me see the
to it.
pussy. Let me see it.
This all off pussy. Fuck, nigga. Not
Mm-hmm.
chickens. Nigga. I
Yeah.
ain't no motherfucking
Yeah, she
chef.
called Diddy a fuck nigga, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what's fucked up? Let me tell you what's fucked up. I'm going to tell you what's
He told her he
Something,
fucked
nigga.
her
Stop
bitch for
trying to
money.
You
tell
know
other
what's
He
fucked
showed her
motherfuckers
up?
bitch for
something,
money
nigga,
and didn't show
Y'all
her
and
the
no
practice
same
pimp.
what you
mother.
preach.
He
Y'all
showed her
the
Practice
bitch
what
for
fucking
you
money
You
preach.
know
and
You
what's
a
didn't
same.
even
corn
crazy?
show her
First
no
shelf
thing
hip
I'm
pimp.
going
They
off
to
do
and
say,
this
shit. Nigga,
moment.
you
I
don't
was
even
because
have
trying
a
to
nigga,
distract
in
bitch.
the
her.
fucking
I was
You don't
trying
even
to
have a
circus,
distract
the
her,
bitch.
monkeys and
bro.
all the
You
wild
sleep in that
animals
lit
just
ass
Yo,
start coming
room
out. You know my body
alone,
was just
nigga.
Diddy.
telling me about
I
nigga.
was trying, show. My bad. I was trying, but she couldn't wait to go off on pimping.
He showed her bitch for money and didn't show her
No,
pimp.
because some yimps, they
She
get
couldn't wait.
beside themselves like, nigga, you're not even really pimping like that for real. For you to even be disrespectful like that.
You in his
Like, you know,
program?
Can I
You
tell
his
you
hoe?
something? You ain't no hoe, so I don't even know how the fuck you even up in this conversation, bitch.
nigga, you ain't got no hoe, so you can't really tell me what the fuck a hoe is.
Can I tell you something?
That's
You can
wow.
say whatever you want, bitch,
When
but
you
I
ain't never had
guarantee
a
That's
you,
hoe since
wow.
I
I got
met you. How
100
long I
hoes
been on
money, yo.
Instagram? How long I
I
been
got
on
100
Instagram
hoes
from over here on
money.
Bigo? Yeah, you ain't never had a bitch. Not ever. You ain't even knocked the bitch off Instagram, nigga. And as many bitches as you just sit up and talk to and pillow talk to and the hoe say, no say, and you listening to what the hoe say, nigga, yeah. Yeah.
But back to the original conversation,
Right.
where's the nigga who say he was the pimp? Because nigga, I would have been dropped because I ain't got
So
time to the
quiet, man.
motherfucking Yo
Mark,
circus animals.
so
I want to
quiet.
talk
Look.
to you. Where's the pimping?
Shelby got a pocket full of matches. He be just starting fires, man. I ain't gonna lie.
These matches something else, boy.
He
Hey,
be starting
let
fires, see.
me pull up on YG real quick. Give me a minute to pull up YG.
I'm gonna need to see some niggas pimp.
Females
That's
don't
what I'm
just
gonna
be
need to
saying
see.
shit. I
I'm
be
gonna need
saying
to
the
see
right
some
shit.
niggas pimp.
Me. I don't just say
Oh,
shit. Me.
but you wanna know something? My bad. Because a whole lot of y'all niggas who claim that y'all in the game ain't never had the part of the game.
Ain't never
See,
had a
what
part of
y'all
the
had is
game. Nigga,
ass
what the fuck is you
motherfuckers
talking
telling
about?
y'all and praising y'all that y'all are the pimping and that y'all are the hoeing. But it ain't never been there. It's always
Nigga,
been squares.
you can't
Shut up, bitch.
tell a
Ain't
motherfucker if
nobody
they the
talking to
pimping or
you.
if they a hoeing
One
or
more
not.
time. Ain't nobody
Fuck,
talking to you,
nigga, worry
bitch.
about your own pimping and hoeing.
You want to
YG,
That's the problem.
What it
Don't be mad
do,
at
what it do.
somebody around this motherfucker
Love
and you fuck with
show
nobody.
blessings.
You don't need to
And
be down and
this old
around this
weird ass
motherfucker,
nigga up
nigga.
on
You
this
live in
motherfucker,
Reno,
he
dude.
still ain't show me no pimping.
You live
I
in
still don't see
Reno.
nothing from him but somebody who always talking. And one more time, the shit that you talking, P, don't never make sense. My bad, nigga. The shit you talk, nigga, ain't making no sense. I'm gonna need you to make it make sense, man. Get pimping around this motherfucker. You know what? Hey, and I take mine. My partner told me, Diddy, what are you doing? You dealing with the motherfucking monkeys in the circus. These niggas ain't no pimps. And I see why they got up on me because, nigga, I don't see no pimping in you. I don't know you. I don't know what you done. I don't know which fun you done had. I don't know which fag had, tallywag you done checked the trap up out of. I don't know. But I tell you this, apparently you're not nobody for me to be concerned with.
Now
I
he's
must
just talking like he's
be
just like
somebody for
that.
you to be concerned with because, one more time, get some game. What game can you pass on? You're going to pass a nigga a jail song, man. You still in the hey now, say now crew. We don't do that. I ain't never been part of that.
Damn.
Nigga, my motherfucking shoes cost too much. You
Nigga, you
still
still
wearing white t-shirts. I
got
bet you still
Gucci
white
suits,
t-shirts
old
to the
ass
track, huh?
Gucci suits in
I
your
bet you
fucking
still wear
closet. And you only
white
got 4 of
t-shirts to
them.
the track, huh?
And you only got 4 of them, and they
Huh?
all in the bag with dust on them and
Huh?
shit. You gotta take them out
Huh?
the closet. You gotta wipe the
Bitch,
dust off of them bitches, nigga, because
you
they been in
can,
that
hey,
closet for so
can you
fucking
control
long,
your monkey?
nigga.
Control your, my bad,
Ain't nobody
control
go,
your
man. Ain't
exotic
nobody
crooked.
about to.
What's
Can
up,
you
You're not about
Walter?
to come to
control
Las
the
Vegas
crooked,
because you
man?
live in Reno.
What
You're
up,
not about to
Joe?
come
What
to
up,
the
Joe?
strip
How y'all
club
doing?
with a Gucci
But you
suit
know,
on,
Hey,
thinking
once
Diddy.
you
I
gonna
get
get
the
some
I,
money.
dough,
I,
man,
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
get the kicking
I don't know you, Diddy.
on,
I don't know you,
man.
Diddy. I don't know you, Diddy. You don't know me, man. But you was talking pretty good earlier. You still talking good. You own your own. Show he just playing mental chess, man. You can't take it personally.
Oh,
You
I'm
just got
not
to
pimp.
stand
I'm
your
a pimp. I
ground,
don't
man.
take nothing on this motherfucking internet personal. I hope you don't take it personal. I'm just being a pimp. When they make me put on the gator speed, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna really make sure that a nigga know. I'm G Diddy up out of Hollywood, man. I'm not one of the rest of these old, I'm trying to get a name ass niggas. That's what I'm not. So for him to even try to test the motherfucker and try to put the time stamp on the clock, it's cool. But he just wasn't gonna get away with it
But see,
because
but
I've
see,
been
but see, when you come up on the platform, you put yourself in
ready for
crossfire. You feel what
I'm
I'm saying? If you watch this platform before, you should know some of these same questions that he asked you. He didn't ask everybody else. It ain't nothing new. You feel what I'm
Hey,
saying?
and one more
So
time,
you
I'm
know,
not mad. Y'all act like I get mad and I want to go get a gun and go kill somebody. Man, I'm a pimp, man. I'm a
no,
pimp.
no. I ain't say you got mad. I just noticed how your energy changed a little bit when he started, getting at you on some of them questions towards the end. And it could be two things. It could be that either you was frustrated or you didn't know what to say. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what it was. Only you do, but you
Well,
don't want to make yourself look the way you
well,
looking
let me
now.
go. That's what I
Especially with
say.
going
Let
back and
me
forth
go.
with no
Let
bitch
me
that ain't
go.
paying.
Hold on, people. Let me go right on the head and just leave it dead. Then you know what I mean? It's just when you try to say that little slick shit, like I'm really not. Why say that? Because that's what he really tried to do. He tried to go off on far the bar. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm
No,
talking
no,
about?
no,
But
no. He not going. Listen. I'm not speaking for no other man, but he didn't ask many of
no, no,
people
no.
the same
But see,
questions.
but it's a difference because when you ask them, they probably answered you the way that you was pretty much expecting. But I'm gonna answer you the way a pimp's supposed to answer. You not bigger. Your pimp ain't bigger than mine, nigga. And I'm gonna say it just
But
like
see,
that.
that's where you go. That's where you go wrong. It ain't about the pimping being bigger. It's just like if you in a pimp out, you feel what I'm
No,
saying? You got
no,
7, 8
that's what
pimps,
we do. Hold
around
on,
each other, man.
hold on.
People gonna start
No,
talking,
no,
man.
no, no. It's cool. But one more time, your pimping ain't bigger than mine. See, I don't think
Oh,
y'all
okay.
getting it and
Yeah.
succeeding what I'm saying. See, you got to peep game and check the play. Y'all not doing that. The only thing, see, that's how I know I be getting y'all. Because the first thing y'all say is, Diddy mad, he got you up out of this, woo, woo, woo. If y'all really that, that's why the show what I just showed. I sit back and count money with a smile on my face. You think I give a fuck about what anybody say? Because half these niggas really don't know how to play the game. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and when we having these pimp offs, like I say, man, I'm a real life pimp. I ain't no imp. I'm not one of them other type dudes. So when he think that he's doing some slick shit, like I say, I don't follow the trend, man. I set the trend. So let's set the trend and let this shit begin. You know what I mean? Because only a pimp can pimp with a pimp.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
I just
did?
want you to,
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
want you to
no,
take
yeah,
it personal, man. You sound like some good pimping, and
I think you're
you
pimping.
sound like yeah, you sound like you're doing some good. You dig what I'm saying? And like you say, the game is watching. It might only be 37 people on here, but the game is always watching. I just want you to stay inside your class. That's it. That's
Oh,
all. You
yeah,
know.
that's what listen to BP. That's why I'm arguing with that bitch. Because usually I get up here and me and this bitch.
Oh, that's the last thing. Hey, let me tell you something. Last thing you do is argue with a bitch just paying you when you got other bitches paying you.
Yeah,
No, you don't. I mean, a bitch that ain't paying you. She ain't paying you, man.
one more time.
So shit ain't
Hey,
no need to be going back and forth.
hey, I got some good partners up in this shit, man. When I'm wrong, they let my motherfucking ass know when I'm wrong. So,
Yeah,
and I take it. Like I say, I'm not. It ain't no big me, little you. Because when I need to be checked, my partners check me, and I expect it from anybody. But this, I knew
man.
already what this was when he got to saying them words. So I was already, y'all kept hearing me. That's why I said, peep the game, check the play. Y'all kept hearing me. I said, oh, I know where this is going. And then I tried to deflect and, you know what I mean, redirect. But they didn't like it, so I just had to make it a little bit exciting. Since they all want to be up on live at 3 something in the morning. If I'm going to be up on live at 3 something in the morning, I'm going to make this exciting for y'all to see.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I know Show didn't have no malice in his heart, but anytime you come up on a platform, you're gonna get
Trust me.
content.
I
So
know.
you just gotta
I
remember
know.
that. You gotta remember that.
Trust
That's
me,
it.
I know. I
You
go
know
up
what
on
I'm saying?
dinos, the motherfucking the fucking fruits. You know what I mean? I go a little bit everywhere. If y'all don't mind that shit.
But anyways, man, I want to come to that goddamn chicken shack that y'all talk about. You dig what I'm saying? Wait, what the chicken shack got?
Hey, I can cook some chicken P. Hey, you ain't gonna come to the chicken shack, man. You gonna come to the house, man. You did.
Hey, wherever is it?
You know
I'm
what I
getting it.
mean?
Yeah, I like supporting the pimping, man. Definitely like supporting the pimping. But what was the topic, man? What was the topic before we got into this
Oh,
little back and forth?
no, the topic wasn't nothing but this, you know.
Well, it
This
wasn't back and forth for sure, never
It's
said.
different to me. It was all about this different elements of the game because when I first got up there, and that's why I said bring me on up, because when I first got up there, P, they was talking about motherfucking fuck was they talking about again?
A whole lot
Shit.
of pimping, nigga. So look, YG, you always be taking it easy on these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to like, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. I know you like they ain't even worth your time, you know what I'm saying? Your God like presence, you know what I'm saying?
No, because I can't define another man. I
Let me
can't
have
define
on,
what
but I
another
got
man got
it
going
was
on.
so draining, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know,
but let me ask you something though, P. See, I
uh,
hear a lot. I'm not taking nothing from you, P.
I mean, you
You
can't
know what I
take
mean?
nothing from me.
Got up
You
here,
can't
but
take
when I
nothing
hear
from me.
a man
You
talking
can't
about God
take nothing
and
from
grace and
me.
shit like that, come on, P. Where's your God and grace?